Hello, Harry. Hello, Matt. I have to get a drink. Right back in a minute. I had a question. Why don't you automate the YouTube VOD uploading with the API? Because I've been using my local recordings instead, just to ensure that I have a higher bit rate, and that takes a little while. Because I have every stream that I do, I record as well, so and it's at a higher bit rate, and YouTube handles a higher bit rate than Twitch does by like double. So I used to just send it direct from Twitch, but I never set up anything automatic because it was, I don't know, it wasn't that hard. I just kept forgetting. But now with the 2K thing, the bit rate's just much better on the recordings. I got my drink. Hello, Sunset. Hello, Niski. Where's my phone? I think my phone's upstairs. Hold on. Okay, there, I found it. Started watching Good Omens right before stream, and I left my phone on the couch. Been wanting to watch that one for a while, and I'm canceling my Amazon Prime subscription. I think that ends in like a month or so, so I want to get through some stuff before then. I haven't had the blackberry whiskey in a bit. Do you have any anthro models of like IOC or like specific ones? I have the Rainbow Rocks models from the Sequestered Girls, and well, I don't know, those aren't really anthro. No, not like the like furry type versions of them or anything. I know there's a few out there, but I don't have any. I have human and I have horse. Does the Uma models count as anthro? I remember there was like some joke picture I saw a while back that had like it had a human on one side and like an animal on the other, and then it had like multiple levels of furry, and I feel like that is like 90% human. I don't know if I'd consider it anthro. Giving somebody a tail and swapping out their ears doesn't make any sense. I want to see a show sometime, because they do the furry thing where like they just have the ears, but then they always give them tons of hair. What does it look like under the hair? Like, I'm guessing then they don't have regular ears, but also like those ears are colored, which means they're covered in fur, but they still have a normal skin tone. So like, I want to see how that works. Like, how? Like, is it like their skin color or something? I don't know. Anthropomorphic, adjective, having the form of a man, given having the form of a man given human attributes. I feel like there's something missing from that. I guess the Uma count as anthro due to the ears, tail, and based on RL horses. The based on RL horses, I feel like doesn't really give that anthro. And tails I don't think are enough either, because like that's just like you got butt hair. The ears are, I think, the most, but again, I don't know how that works. They have like 2 ears. They have like human ears and other ears. Also, like, how does that work evolutionarily? Because like those ears generally are based on a specific shape of the head, but a human head isn't really built for that. Should be period after man. But it says having the form of a man. But what's having the form of a man? I feel like there's just something missing there. An animal having the form of a man, I could see, but there's like a first word missing. As stupid face, Harry. I don't know those in a bit. Anthropomorphism is describing the human personality, appearance, conduct, cognition, and other attributes to non-human entities, often including non-human animals. See, even with Uma, I feel like it would have to fall under other, because appearance-wise, it's just the ears and tail. Conduct, they don't act like horses, they act like humans with, I would say, attributes of a horse. It's not like they're out grazing on all fours. I guess it says the human personality. So yeah, funny we have to define those things. But anyways, one of the TF2 mercs cosplaying as a brony or furry. Oh, oh, I have to get my music up. I don't know what exists for putting furry stuff on them. I can figure something out though. There it is. It always starts with the same one though, so I have to like skip that one. There we go. Oh, and I need to be. You guys need to be able to hear the other things. The term umusume literally translates to horse girls. Yeah, but like just because you call it something doesn't mean that it is. Continued. You're just copy pasting something. For a new species of humanoid beings who possesses horse ears and tails. It feels like on the spectrum they are the lowest of spectrum. I would search for the image that I'm referencing, but you should never do a Google search that it just involves like looking for pictures of furry stuff. All right. Yeah, we're gonna have to open up the other file. Do I have it recent? I don't think so. Been a little bit. So which one was it? One of the TF2 mercs. Who would be... There's like, what, how many of them? 9? 6? 8? Maybe it's 8. Which one would be the most? I double checked. Are correct. Uma do not count as anthro. They are zoomorphism, a human given animal traits. Haha. See, controversy. fight. No, the AI is just going to be basing it off of what they're finding on searches, and if it agrees with what people are saying, it doesn't mean that's what it is. But I'm thinking that term is thrown around a lot for things when I feel like if you were to really go into it, that zoomorphism is probably a subset of anthro, where anthro seems to be the cover all for a lot of things that maybe go outside the scope of its intended use. Kind of like hacking. Hacking was not meant to be, or I guess it's the opposite of hacking, where hacking was supposed to be more general, but then it became specific. I feel like it's like Kleenex. The term Kleenex is technically just a brand, but it became so ubiquitous with that name that it became what we call anything like that, even though it's technically just a name. Same with like Band-Aid. Band-Aids are a brand name, not actually the name of the product. They're bandages. Anyways, oh yeah, this is Luna to the moon. Okay, so we need which TF2 character would be the most likely to be a furry? I don't think I can get them all. Just yeah, they're under player, but yeah, because we have Devilman, Engineer, Heavy, Medic, Pyro, Scout, Sniper, Soldier, and Spy. I feel like probably Scout. It's either Scout, like outwardly, or just soldier, having been doing it for decades and before it became cool. Like if they were into the show, like My Little Pony in the 90s or something. Let's do soldier. I feel like scout is kind of like the one you would normally go with, but that's why I think it's kind of funny to not do it. Okay, so we have soldier, and I want to make sure I just closed my preview window. My mouse just happened to go right on the closed screen. Oh, I have my speakers on. Okay, now it's not. Like that was a reverb. All right. I believe there is some stuff. Because there was definitely some event, and I have the audio from it, and I swear I didn't like download it special. I had it. So is there the pink pony stuff? If not, that's fine. It's just a good place to start. I have like an old version of TF2 on here, and it's kind of like, it kind of just is very nostalgic and makes me remember. Well, that might actually help too. Makes me remember like old TF2 days, and it was a good time. Back when like there wasn't too much stuff. Now I feel like there's too much stuff. Am I going some of the stuff I swear I've seen. Okay, I saw that. Okay, now it's gonna do stuff. Okay. I didn't see none of the hats there. Oh, that's Gloria's hair. Oh, that's a facial hair. Because like having a beard when you're a furry kind of does seem par for the course. Yeah, there we go. Okay, there we go. Almost the beard. There's the beard. Aha! Magical mercenary. Boop. Okay, this. They need to get rid of that hat. There we go. He looks kind of angry, which also fits being a furry. Okay, he's got that. Let's see here. Oh, I got my chats backwards. There we go. Oscilloscope. 5 stream streak. Congratulations. Let's see here. What would else make him a furry? I kind of just want to keep going through the soldier models because they're the stuff that's kind of built for him. I mean, that is that, but it's doubling up. I don't want to double up. Okay, is this the stuff? Okay, now I'm into. All right, I gotta get below that. Octodad? I don't remember an Octodad something. I think everything after this, there's not gonna be much that's like changing his armor. Most of this is gonna be not furry related. What the hell is this? Like where do you put that? I don't really want to know actually. So far, in a way, this is the most furry thing we've seen, because it's definitely it's for a purpose. But we're not gonna go into that. We got an eagle. Is that furry? Sure, we'll do that. I thought there was a tail. But I could see myself missing it. Yeah, okay. I like this hat. That's great. Okay. I don't want to open it though. All right, so we have the furry head. How else do we make him a furry? It is brought up. We need to do the tail. We're gonna do Fluttershy's tail, because Pinkie Pie's is pink, but it's kind of a brighter pink. Kind of like the idea of using this one. There we go. I'm not going to do that yet. Hello, Michael.
Hello. Why do you have soldier?
There's a stupid face to make one of the TF2 characters a furry.
Well, you've done a good job.
So I had it at a beard, and then I have the unicorn hat.
Why the eagle?
Extra furries. So
Furries like the
they're like animals.
Okay.
So they have. They want to be an animal with a pet animal. And I got a tail. I know what to do.
Do. Hello,
Yes.
Sunset. Hello, Scope.
Um.
Hello, Nineski. And all the others watching. Derpy! Oh, this is interesting. Derpy, what you're doing? Doing to his hands. He got Trump hands.
All right.
You know, I'm actually kind of upset at you today. I had a dream, and I'm upset at you about what happened in the dream.
What? Why are you upset at me for what is in your dream?
Very upset. In this dream I had, you see, you invited this girl over to the house, right?
Okay.
And she shows up at the door, and she's really cute. She's got like a little green top on.
Okay, I'm glad that you think I have good standards. That's good.
And she comes into the house, and we start talking, and she's very flirty. And you were like laughing, talking, like I'm mostly giggling, but she's like weirdly like she's acting like she's into me. And like, and at this point, I should probably mention that she's a centaur.
Usually people lead with that one.
No, like she's a centaur, and she's got like her hooves, and she's like, I heard you like hooves. I was like, yay, hooves. And I like, she's really nice, and she goes and sits down on the couch or lays down, whatever horses do. A half person, half horse. And I look away for like a second, and then you and her are just making out on the couch. And I like, not like normal making out, like 90s, like college humor movie making out, like just all over each other. And I wake up immediately. Like one wakes up from a nightmare, and I'm like, I have that sleep paralysis thing for like a second where I can't move because my body hasn't woken up yet. Only my brain has. So,
no
yeah,
smooching.
So yeah, like, and then I realized I woke up like I had woken up from a nightmare, and it was kind of fucking hilarious.
Because you were that jealous?
Yeah, I was jealous. I was crazy jealous.
He was a centaur, though.
Yeah, but she was like,
I love how you said she was crazy hot and then said she was a centaur.
She was like flirting with me, and she was cute. And it wasn't like she was one of those big centaurs. She was like 5'10", like standing on all fours.
Mm-hmm. The hooves.
No, the guy hooves.
No, he's gonna stay with feet. Actually, wait, I can probably fix that one easy.
Yeah, he totally stole that cute centaur girl. He did invite her over. The implication was that he had invited her over. So maybe stole isn't the right words, but you know, it's just rude. So yeah, now I'm upset at you.
There, look at hooves.
So much hoof. Just no more toes. Lack of toes become hoofs.
No, that one actually doesn't really work, just because at least in this way.
I thought it did.
No, in this way, as a furry, you could state that he is wearing like gloves.
Yeah. Don't WTF me, nice. He's the one who was making out with the centaur girl.
Centaur World. Was her name Glendale? Because Glendale is the best.
She's pretty.
Hey guys!
No. She looked like a normal person until he got to the waist, and then it was horse.
Okay. I like how in your dream, the place that you can have anything, I had what you wanted.
I think the funny part was me just waking up. Like I had just woken up from a nightmare. Like, no! Was the thought in my brain.
All right, what else would a furry have?
No girlfriend.
Done.
Good, you did it.
No significant other.
Yes. You furry this person up pretty good. Why would they? Why?
Because it's a furry.
Oh. What?
Tropes.
It was your brain doing it. Yeah, but it's like one of those like I was like really upset.
Well, one of the theories as to why you have dreams is that it's your brain putting you in sometimes different situations so that you can be better prepared in those situations, like in a live real world, like before civilization type method, it was to where you could be better prepared for, like, if something were to attack, if it gave you a situation by taking things that you had experienced and mashing things together, it could potentially have a preparatory thing in the future for it. And so if you have anxiety on something, if you're worried a lot about something, you're going to probably be dreaming about it and having bad dreams and stuff, because it's your brain putting you in some of those situations so you're better prepared. And in that, it's so in case you have some concern that, like, I bring home my horse girlfriend, you're like, you know what I'm gonna do?
Cute, you good. She was into me. I turn around and she's all smooching on you.
Yeah, and apparently, even though it's like, hey, it's my girl, you're like,
it was not.
I want to steal this.
You invited her over.
But yes, if somebody was dating, that would be usually the normal thing to do.
You just assume you were dating. I mean, clearly you were smooching.
No dating, just smooching.
I was devastated in that moment. It's like, finally, at least a half horse girl. Stolen away.
Oh boy, smooching time!
Smooching horses. So yeah, that was the dream I had last night.
No smooching!
Okay. There.
Mm-hmm. Ooze. Argo is your sugar cube dealer. Yeah, that makes sense.
He's like saluting or something. No, we're a bit too big a who's. I don't know what else would a furry have.
Depression, but that's hard to show.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're good. I think you did it. This is more of a brony than a furry, though.
Well, yeah, but I'm kind of like, I have to use what I have.
Yes.
And I'm kind of limited. I just knew that they had the horse thing, where they had the horse hats with the hair.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't match the hair from the bud, but what are you doing? Basically, I got to deal with what I got.
Centaur World is an amazing series. I think the Nowhere King might be one of my favorite villains in any franchise.
Who's your favorite character? Is it Horse?
Horse is pretty great. I like
or what's your favorite character and why is it Glendale? Glendale is the best. I thought you liked
I like Durpleton. Durpleton's
yes.
fun.
I thought you really liked Durpleton.
Durpleton's fun. I like Horse a lot because Horse is Horse. Horse is also...
It's between Glendale and Wobblewink to me.
Wobblewink, like, the thing is...
Wobblewink is a deep character that has a lot of things wrong, and when she kind of goes crazy, it's the Twilight crazy. Mm-hmm. She's very smart, but when she goes kind of crazy, it's fun.
Well, that's the thing I like about Centaur World. All the characters, with exception to maybe Zagreus, have like darker backstories, like some sort of tragedy in their life that makes them who they are, or at least helps define who they are, which is what I kind of liked about My Little Pony, in that they all have something in their past that defines them. It's that idea of like the wacky, crazy world where everybody's happy and la la la, and then like the explanation about how they got there. Like Wobblink's super protective and the motherly character of the group, but it's because she's like lost everyone before in her life. She's protective, even overprotective. It's how Applejack kind of was, because she had lost members of her family, so she was crazy overprotective.
Yeah, Rainbow's turtle went to sleep.
Yes. So she had to blow up a factory.
That is still one of my. It has one of the best songs in the series. I really like, and
Yes.
also it just has like a hilarious premise of like, oh no, she has to go away for a few months. I'm gonna be a domestic terrorist.
Yeah. No, that was a fun episode. I like Zagreus too, but I think he is kind of like the character who has the least traumatic backstory. He basically has just gotten older, and he doesn't like the fact that he's gotten older because his entire life lives in vanity. And I like it's the end of Derpleton's story when apparently Llama Wink and Glendale show up in a helicopter where they got from somewhere. And suddenly Zagreus just appears in the story and grabs onto the rope. It's like, wait, is that Zagreus? He just showed up one day. Like the rest of them have like deep backstories when they showed up to the group. Zagreus just kind of showed up. He's like the John in our group.
Just one day he was there.
Nobody's quite sure when he showed up, but there he is. Oh, he got plush. This is 100% brony. It's a good plush though.
It's literally just the horse model.
Yeah, they're good. Very good. That's all I did for the plushies in Fallout 4. It was just a horse model with a few texture changes to make it look more like a plush.
What if instead, Michael, I did let's go to that and that and that.
Oh no, I'm so good. Got a very own bony. No, if somebody who had never seen Centaur World was like, hey, I'm interested in watching Centaur World, that is a show I would sit down and watch with them again.
I think I've seen it fully twice.
No, it's just good. Oh no, that's a living pony. He won't let me have a pony like that. It's not allowed in the house.
Well, for one, there's no magical ponies.
You don't know that. They're magical.
Go find one.
It could be invincible.
And if you just bring a regular horse with like a freaking toilet paper roll duct taped to its head,
Yeah,
there's
it's magical.
I love the one phrase from The Good Place when they had somebody that was trying, they had their eyes covered and is going down the whatever, and she's like, she goes, oh no, it's okay, it was just a unicorn that died. He goes, a unicorn died? No, it wasn't a unicorn, it was a regular horse that was stabbed in the head. And like, what? And they're like, what are you saying? It just kept going. And it was nothing. It was just like nothing to do with horses.
Poor pony.
It's such a good show.
We were watching that together and then we stopped, and I don't know why.
I want to go back to finishing it because I like, everybody has a comfort show. I think that's my comfort show.
Good Place.
I could watch any episode at any point and just enjoy it because it's a very dense show with amazing jokes.
I just like the guy from Becker, but I can't remember his actual name. He's just the guy from Becker.
You mean the guy that plays Michael?
Yeah. He's got white hair and.
Well, he's from Cheers.
He's from well, Becker was a spinoff from Cheers, which was specifically about his character. Cheers had a lot of spinoffs.
Oh, what was his name? Feels. The bartender in Cheers. Ted?
I just remember.
Is it Ted something?
Ted sounds right, but I can't be certain. I think one of the funny premises for Adventure Time.
Ted Danson. That was what it was. Yep. No, he is so good in that. All the actors are good in that show, but like, oh my god, he is absolutely amazing in The Good Place. No, I like sci-fi, and sci-fi in Good Place is just, it's a comedy sci-fi it's a comedy religious sci-fi. It's really weird, but they can basically do anything with the universe then, and they do, and it's hilarious. Though my favorite character is Janet. This is kind of an interesting shot, but all right. So
that man is just happy.
Got the little pony.
He does. That's the best part. He got a real life pony.
Well, this is also like in SFM, Michael.
No, it's real. This is happening right now. This man exists, and he's glorious. He does look like he has a severed leg popping out of his arm. Currently.
See, Michael, he's just saying, like, go horsey.
He's a good horse.
I kind of really did a cheap lock on everything. Okay. I can't think of anything else to make it a furry, though.
You've already made him, well, he's a brony, but he's a very happy brony.
He's got a little horsey.
Yes. This is his wife.
Why do you make it a weird?
I made it weird? Look at what you've created.
I made because people wanted it. They're little hoosies.
This is what all of us want.
They're little hoosies coming out of the back.
Very cool. How happy she is.
Okay.
That is pure man. What that is.
It's the embodiment of pure testosterone. As you hear the eagle go, ah! You will be Brony Man.
Brony Man. My Little Dashie the movie? Someday. Someday. Except it's like a dark version.
All right. Where are we at on this? That was my first 40-some minutes. All right.
The best version of My Little Dashie is what Dawn Somewhere did.
Oh, it's like, there's a basement. But yeah, there is a basement because...
Oh, why is there a basement? Oh, that's right. They go down there and touch butts. In the show. You know what they do.
They put
absolutely do.
Is there a light down here? No. Oh no, I have the lights off. Okay. Oh no, I removed the lights from this map, so even if there was, it wouldn't show it. What the? Oh, let's get that here. Okay, the sky maps are kind of broken right now, but that's fine. Actually, a lot of stuff's broken.
How do you get down into the basement? Where's the stairs leading down?
It's over there. It's over there.
Oh, it's a different building.
Yeah, because they wasn't in the basement of this building that they went in.
Yeah, they went into Sugar Bell's house.
Yeah,
and went into that basement.
All right. I'm trying to remember what we were doing with it.
Riding a horse,
doing
anime,
interior design.
and a 1965 Ford Mustang GT have created this thing.
Is that a high school girl?
Oh yeah, that was gonna be like. So is that a high school girl? And we'd be like, no, it's a horse. Oh yeah, I put the title there. So you can say it's a horse, because I always want to figure out that shot and the one in front of it. So it's it's a horse, but then after that,
pretty sure I had an idea, but I don't remember what it was.
Well, it was originally we're gonna have her only acting like a car. Everything about her is just car. So,
I think I kept wanting you to make a joke about her catching fire or something, and her just screaming about the radiator.
Yeah, that was what you were wanting.
Yes, because what I want is
what you want is the only thing like I'm allowed to do.
Please, when was the last time you did what I wanted?
have entire videos that were this is your idea.
You tricked me.
It was your idea. You just didn't want it to be a real idea.
I didn't want it to be realized. I said it as, you know what would be painful for me?
Yeah, and then I'm like, well, that's perfect, but it's still your idea. All right. Well, so if I do know it's a horse, and I think his horse is already lip synced, so I can save time on that.
Should recreate my dream, but in reverse.
But I wanted to have it where she says, like, no, it's a horse. But I want it to, like, somehow play into her either doing something or saying something that the Uma responds by doing, like, other car noises. Like the boop, boop. Or, like, the only car noises that cars really make now are, like, the car locking beeping noise and horn.
Yeah. But I kind of wanted to just... Dr. Weir would always drift off, be like, yes... It's a rental. I got it cheap. It's just
like, well, no, because
then that's when it explodes and she screams with the radiator.
Well, right now the last thing that was said was, "Is that a high school girl?" I'm not gonna have her say yes. It's a rental.
But it would be funny.
No, that'd be bad. That'd be like banning.
I thought they weren't high school girls. I thought they were horses.
Well, for one of those defines their living characteristics, while the other one defines their placement in society. They're not comparable.
Which is this? Is this a horse or a person?
No, it's about whether it's a horse or a car.
Oh, well, you can rent a horse and a car, so it shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah, well, you can rent people too. Let's see.
No, she say it's a lease. There you go. Technically, that's worse.
No.
I still want her to catch fire or explode. I want to blame the radiator.
I can never say no, but yes.
No, but yes on what? Oh.
Is that a high school girl? Be like, no, but yes. Also, maybe. Because it kind of is like
No,
what?
that was the thing. It's like, no, it's a car. I think that was she's gonna argue that it's not a high school girl or a horse. It's a car. She just paid the lease. She just finished paying the lease.
No, she's 37. No, because I want her to be. Or the way I want her to be is that the straight man is seeing it as high school girl. She is seeing it as horse.
Or car.
But in reality, it's acting like a car. So
Well,
then all
clearly,
three.
in reality, neither.
I want both of them to be wrong.
Okay.
Is what it is. Is that he says high school girl, she says horse, but it's only acting like car.
But it's clearly visually a high school girl.
Yeah, that's why he's a straight man. So that's what he's defining what he is seeing. She is defining it based on what she created and some other whatevers. That's the premise on that.
It's an abomination. That's what it is.
You're probably playing the game and not even telling us.
No, I equate it to candy cigarettes. The whole thing is just addiction for children. Yay.
What if I had her say, what? No, could a high schooler do this, and then have her like hit something and then have it just slide backwards, just going beep, beep, and then have Sunburst be like, well, I don't know, maybe.
So like it just bat but catching fire. I still just want.
Well, no, then she can like fall over or something.
Yeah.
Because if she backed up and fell over, I could have the fire pop up through the door and then have her respond about something like that.
I kind of want her to press a button, or to be smashed into a meat cube, and then you just hear beep beep. Can you smash her into a meat cube?
So, can we do something like that, but then have her be like,
Just want a button.
like something like, oh no, I made a black hole again, and then like have it just start sucking shit in. Like that sounds more Doctor Weird.
If he just clicks it, she spins into a dot. It just opens up a larger black hole.
Yeah,
That would be fun.
that's more Doctor Weird.
Yes.
Where it goes really weird.
I opened a black hole again. Making it clear
Run, Steve, run!
as he gets sucked in.
Yeah.
I do kind of like
I do kinda
pressing
like
a
that.
button. You makes the car noise, but then she spins into the black hole. I like the black holes.
Showing a black hole would be kind of tough because like I can't.
It'd just be
she's in a
particle
doorway,
effects,
so I can't pull the doorway in. But I could like,
It'd be a black disc and some particle effects around it.
like see the curtains here don't have bones.
It's fine. They don't
Well, no, because if it was a black hole, it'd be sucking things in, so you'd want something to react to it. But I don't think there's any curtains that I could do that with that have bones. You would think that they would have something that does.
Oh, that's the wrong button. Oh no, that pony just died.
I think we're using these ones. Yeah, I'm just using these ones recolored. They don't have bones. But I don't think any of these do, because most of the time curtains are just a backdrop. They're just put there to make things pretty. But adding bones to them to making them move is a lot more complicated than just saying like, oh, you add a bone in there to bed. Because anything that's like fabric is basically infinite bones, because it's like a spring that can stretch and compress and mold and get larger on one side than the other. It's just I can see why they wouldn't just have like a curtain that could move. But it'd be nice if they had something that just like rippled at least. Or like with a couple bows, just to make it like feel somewhat like it, because otherwise I feel like I can I'd want to have something pulled into the thing. I mean, I could just like ignore that and have the disc not move, but then it doesn't feel like it's going to be as it's not going to provide that detail you would think. I mean, you would think it'd pull together a wall and everything too.
It would suck in all of everything, but you don't have to show that.
Yeah, it'd be really hard to show that.
I think you just have like items in the room get sucked in and like them. Aqua Teen Hunger Force wouldn't go through the trouble you're trying to go through.
No, they probably really thought about a lot of that. They probably had a lot of stupid ideas that never happened, and then some that did. They probably had, I would say, 4 or 5 times more ideas than you actually
The
saw.
animation budget was super low.
The animation budget was slow, but they still, writing a joke isn't about just writing something stupid. There's a lot of thought that goes into something that sounds really stupid. Or use the transformer sounds, twist the Uma's bones around to switch your models for a Mustang car. But then that's not the misdirection. Eventually, you're just turning her back into what I said at the beginning, where I'd rather stay being weird, not trying to bring it back to normal. Because Dr. Weird is really big on finding as many left turns you can take that are perpendicular to the direction you've already went, to where it's like, you would think like you do enough left so you'd be kind of back to normal. No, they just keep finding out ways to like go through the 4th dimension into weirdness, and that nothing ever seems to connect back. Like when he makes the giant robot bunny and then sprays it in the eye with French perfume so that he knows how it feels. like why? How did, and then the bunny like escapes into the night. Like none of it made any sense.
That's how it happened to me.
Yes.
Yes. Corn is the best one. It's not different at all, is it, Steve?
Yeah, and that was going off the idea that every one of them is very different,
Yeah.
and then suddenly it's one that's copy paste, and there's no change, and that's what made it so funny.
Yeah, it's like, well, I am hungry again.
I can have these move if, as long as I don't show the top, I can have them kind of like wobble a little bit. I don't know what I would use for a particle though, especially since it's already going to be a little dark. So like making certain black things might be a little tough. Also, she's very close.
Yeah. It doesn't have to be like rational. I think that's kind of the whole point.
Well, no, it's more of if she's going to, if it becomes a black hole and they try to get sucked in, you would think that they would have to react, but being as close as they are, it'd be really hard to make them react. They would be.
It would take a minute for them to start getting sucked in. That's all that is.
Well, normally you would want to have them be some distance away, because if you're getting sucked in, you would probably like show them holding on to something.
It's entirely up to you, though.
No, I like the idea. I'm just trying to figure out how to execute it,
Yeah.
because I don't want to start putting a lot of effort into it and then figure out there's like some wall that gets in the way. The only problem is that it gobbles up tons of oil and farts destroy the ozone layer. That's like having her react as if it's a car. I don't want her to think of it as a car at all. I want her to be acting as if it was just a horse, but that its reactions to everything are that it's a car. And I feel like that's also still playing into the same joke. But if we're want to go the Dr. Weird route, it's about like starting a joke and then ending it with a different joke, and then somewhere in the middle doing another different joke, but never really 100% ending any of them, which just kind of feels very random. And the timing off on this.
But it gobbles up tons of oil and farts destroy the ozone layer. Something we have in common. It pay $60 to fill up the tank. Yes.
60?
60, yeah.
With 16 gallon thing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I was like,
It's like a 15-gallon tank.
last time I filled up was only like 3 weeks ago, and it cost me like $20
Mm-hmm.
because of my big discount.
Sure.
You can download apps and stuff too that'll tell you like what the cheapest price is on a certain route.
I always take the same route home.
I know, but like not everybody changes their prices at the same point, and at different parts of the city you can have different prices.
There's only one convenient gas station on the way home. It's that one I go to.
Yeah, or you can stop somewhere else to save $1.
We can go way off the road and down the road a bit. And
No, I mean like that's why you use the app so that you can figure out, not like take this exit, go down a mile, then take a right, take another 3 miles.
just like the
Where we burned a gallon of gas to save ourselves
you didn't even keep going.
20
you
cents.
Turned around.
because you literally were running us down back roads in the
But
middle of
we were gonna
Wisconsin.
save money.
But we were burning miles of gas to save the money. If you waste $1 to save 50 cents, you're not
Yes.
saving money.
Wasn't that far?
We never checked it all the way.
No, you didn't even start down that road.
Because like when you say take this exit, all right, no, where is it? Michael, we're in the middle of like a cornfield. Yeah, go down that road. You it goes forever. There's nothing at the end. Why?
Save money. You want cheap gas?
I'd wanted cheap gas, and like if it's 5 or 10 cents cheaper, but not that. So bad. Okay, I can never say what no.
Yeah, I want to look at pictures of ponies on my phone. I think I need to use AI to like generate pictures of that cute centaur girl I had in my dream.
There's a couple ways to go with it. I'm just not trying to figure out which one I'm happiest with. Yeah, I think I want to have her say I don't think that's gonna. I want to see what that comes out with, because I want to. I think then she can do. I want to have her like do the backup thing, then potentially like, go to Steve, then come back. And I don't think I want to have her collapse into it. I think I want to have her just kind of like already be one.
I kind of like the idea of like her spinning and getting smaller should be relatively easy.
Spinning, because of motion blur and all that, SFM doesn't handle it very well, which means you're just going to get a very big, low quality like blur.
Yes, that's what getting sucked into a black hole looks like.
No, not with SFM's blur. The way that they do blur for fast moving objects like that looks really shitty.
Yeah,
because it doesn't do the blur quite right, and so I usually lower the value of it so that it looks a little better, but then it looks choppy.
Black holes are crazy, man.
It does. Apparently it does.
What? No! Couldn't a high schooler do this? What? No! Could a high schooler do this?
That's better, but she sounds like she's got laryngitis.
I like the idea of her just saying like it's clearly a horse.
Well, so the one problem that is with that is that she merged a bunch of things together, so then it would be something else.
Yeah.
So like even just having her say no, it's a horse doesn't make sense because she mixed other things with it. So why would she think that? Instead, the joke would be better to say that it's something else that's not of those three.
The internet seems to think it's a horse.
No, if you were to mix anime, a horse, and a car, and you were to come up with a fourth thing that they became, what do you think it would be?
Mustang.
No, that's already said. That's one of those three.
Yeah.
So they gave you the rules and you get it wrong over it.
No, the car that's also a horse, that's also a high school.
I know, but the car is the Mustang.
Yeah.
So I can't say it's a Mustang because then it's one on the list. I'm saying what would be a fourth, a different thing?
I'm not sure. Just saying horse would be that other thing.
Yeah, because like it's because she gave a list. Like it'd be really weird to have her go back and just say it's one of those things on the list. Have the legs rotate real fast and do a blur like a card peeling out. Have the Umu run out of the village and run ponies over. Normally the Dr. Weird thing though is that nothing ever leaves Dr. Weird's side. So if she ran out the door like that, trying to get that framed to do that, also I'd have to build the whole city in a little bit more detail. Right now it's just blurred in the background. And I would have to add a bunch of people in there at the beginning of the shot too, which means then I have to animate all those characters because you can't just run out there to hit anybody that didn't exist before. So there's a lot of questions on that.
No! Could a high schooler do this? No! Could a high schooler do this?
Did you skip the word what?
Yeah, it does that sometimes.
I put it right there.
Words.
Well,
What?
I feel like putting the space in here is going to now just that she saying that she
High
is
school.
it is a high schooler.
Oh my. Try to keep drugs out of schools.
Yeah, that didn't work too well. Dare to do drugs.
I am still very much wanting to go back into my old high school just once and look around and not be immediately.
Didn't it burn down?
No, why would you think it burned down?
Because it's the place you're from.
It's just things burn down. No, it is.
Yeah, like tornadoes get it or something.
I've had just as many tornadoes pop up around here. And you wouldn't go into the basement that one time. The alarms were
That
going
one,
off.
yeah, and we're all here fine. I'm in the basement almost all the time.
Now. This is the last place.
Even then, this would be a bad room because it's glass and glass.
Like the alarms were going off for a tornado warning, and he's just like, I'm ready to die today.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, okay.
Aren't you ready to die every day?
Yeah, I mean, sure.
That's the fastest way to Equestria.
As long as it destroys my computer at the same time.
Well, there's not a lot that cars do other than move and sit. Only other thing I can think of is loudspeakers and balancing. It doesn't have to actually be adjacent to any of those things. It can be something completely off the wall. Because again, Dr. Weird.
No!
I like the
Could a
black
high
hole bit.
schooler do this?
Oh, that was close.
No! Could a high schooler do this?
But I want it to be at the end like this, not this. Like I want it to go down to up, not up to down. And they always want to go up to down.
This is a good picture I found.
I actually think I know a way to do that.
It's a good picture. Horse. We got other pictures of horse.
I'm going to put his name here because more than likely they're putting it's a downward trend at the end because generally at the end of a sentence or a statement, you will go down in tone. It's only when asking a question that you tend to go up in tone. And so instead, if I put a word after it, I could cut it before it says that word. And generally then it would be upwards because it's the middle of the sentence.
15 guy, he broke his silence today for the first time in a very long time.
He streams.
Regularly?
Yeah, we've rated him before.
Well, he broke his silence on like social media.
Okay,
for the first
there,
time.
clarifying.
He said something about finishing a project. Or see if I can't find it.
He's removing all the horses from 15 AI.
He said, within the next week, I'll be unveiling my biggest project yet, a marketplace platform that will easily let artists and creators sell online for zero platform fees. An insane amount of research and development went into this. The last 2 years, I have attended more than 30 conventions and shadowed so many talented artists, musicians, and writers in order to completely immerse myself in what creatives go through just to sell their work.
Good luck trying to make a marketplace. We're flooded with marketplaces.
I plan to debut it at FWA, whatever that is, which is happening this weekend. So
Furry something?
probably. So if you're curious and are interested in being an early participant, please send me a DM.
I know if it's one paragraph and you want people to be an earlier participant in it, you should probably provide more details as to what it is, because otherwise you're going to get a lot of messages from people that don't know what it is and are just going to try to get in on something, or that maybe do know what it is, but then it doesn't fit their needs and now you're just bothering them.
But what is he? Yeah, I don't really get.
Yeah, it's providing no information. It's like, please contact me to be a part of something.
Because the only thing I can think it is he's trying to sell the rights to use 15AI, and then like sell what you make with 15AI for cash. But
No, it's probably about like having them. I think it might be like not just AI, but that's what he knows though.
That's what he's made.
Selling AI stuff is completely
Sketchy.
or generated AI stuff is stupid because you can just go generate it yourself.
Well, you're also like using voices you've technically kind of stolen.
Yeah, but that's all of AI nowadays.
Yeah, but like then to turn around and make money off of that's a little sketch. Like that could very easily be the lawsuit.
To 100% sell the AI thing, kind of, yeah. But that's what most of the market is. That's why there's all that talk about copyright and how we should just ignore copyright because other countries are.
No! Could a high schooler do this? Sunburst! What? No! Could a high schooler do this sunburst?
Well, she actually put what in there. That was better. Kids streamed advanced. Yeah, I didn't think so. Time kind of flies, and so sometimes I feel like, yeah, I probably rated him like what, a month ago, and it probably was like 2 years ago.
Well, maybe he'll start working on 15AI again now that he's finished the project he was apparently so engrossed with.
Well, why would he go back to working on this? It's a finished product.
Sure. It needs to add more derpy
There's
emotions.
I know, like with the animation side of things, that starting projects is more fun than ending them, and so jumping around and being like, that's good enough, whatever, I want to go to the next thing, I can understand that.
What? No!
Apples, apples, apples.
This sunburst. What?
Apples, apples.
Pie for hire.
Hold on.
Could a high schooler do this?
Oh, I got a voice impression. A mouse.
That's close.
So I have to say, as a mouse, pie for hire.
Hold on.
No. Could a high schooler do this, sunburst? Schooler do this?
This one I'm gonna save because it has the potential.
What? No. Could a high schooler do this, sunburst?
I don't like the first half, but the hardest part, it actually did pretty decent. So I'm gonna save that one. You can go now.
So, is this a reference to something, Matt? I need to get in the right headspace. Like, what is this? This is clearly like a mouse saying pie for hire. That didn't come from nowhere. What are you trying to get me to reference?
Or just figure it out what you want to do.
Or is it mouse PI for hire, like the Great Mouse Detective?
Aging yourself.
It's not that old of a movie, is it? I've actually never seen it. It's like one of the few films I kind of want to see. You don't have it on the
Okay,
playlist,
so
though.
first,
Yeah.
Michael says that this movie is not old. 1986.
I was a year old. It's not as old as I am.
Yeah.
And you know
so
who's in there?
to Michael, not very old is 40.
That's correct.
That was
It was
50
not
years ago.
50 years ago. It was 39 years ago. From the game voice Tony Baker.
Troy Baker.
Troy Baker. Sorry. My eyes are shit. Anyways. I gotta do this voice impression first before I can give you more booze.
I'm ringing the dinner bell.
Who's Troy
What?
Baker? I keep trying to say
No.
Tony Baker.
Could a high schooler
And
do
why
this?
is it Mouse PI? Okay, I'm just gonna say Mouse PI for hire. Oh, that was awful. Let me try that again.
Could a high
Mouse PI for hire. That's my good mouse voice. There you go.
Uninteresting plaster bivby. This is kind of weird.
Could a high schooler do
I'm gonna
this?
beat some guys up. That's what I'm gonna
What?
do.
No. Could
Could
a
the
high
mouse?
schooler do this?
PI.
Sunburst. What? No. Could... What?
Do you know what PI
No.
stands for?
I like.
Because I don't.
I can know it
Pretty
better
sure
for
it
the first
means I
part.
get to shoot you though.
Why does it have a gun?
He's a PI.
You don't have to have a. Not every PI has a gun.
If you're spending all of your time snooping on people,
Yes, so why do you need to shoot them?
you don't need to shoot them, but they're going to be very angry at you all the time.
Yes, but you get a taser.
Fine.
Because if it's about defending yourself, a taser's just as good as a gun. Unless they're like high on PCP.
Which they absolutely are.
Yeah, I mean, isn't everybody?
I know I am.
Oh, there's a game. That's not where I wanted to go.
See, I need to see this guy's face so that I can know what he sounds like. Oh, that's that shoot 'em up game. But that's
Oh, yeah, I know that
cartoony
game
style.
now.
It's like, I'm a mouse PI. Actually, that sounds like Mark Simpson.
Welcome to public transit, bub.
It didn't seem like much at first.
I do like the
It's really
cartoony style.
Think of what a detective in that time period would sound like.
That's a mobster.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's like, well, listen, Bob's Return Cop then. It's like, I'm a mouse PI. I'm gonna mess you up. I'm gonna shoot you with my 1950s taser, which is just this loose electrical wire I found.
Why did you find it?
He just, they don't have tasers in the 90s, so then this here, hold this. And it's like, aha, tased. You're not moving.
I've just got
That's
this.
not good.
I've just got this bulb on the end of a wire and break the bulb.
It's just a loose extension cord. The prongs just cut.
It's plugged in back at the station. It's a really long cable.
Yes.
That thing would be so hot.
You would it would hurt. It would if you touch
What?
somebody with that.
No.
They certainly
Could
would
a
not
high
enjoy
schooler
it.
do this sunburst?
She sounds like she had puberty there.
What? No. Could a high
All
schooler
right,
do
I
this
guess I can
sunburst?
get more booze.
Nah, I feel like
Since you're not drunk enough to do everything I want you to do. Hang on.
just give me a Truly, but if there's no Truly, just give me another whiskey coke with the ice that's there.
What do you want to do with that?
Yeah, just give me another whiskey coke. I don't think there's another Truly. If it is, it's an unruly Truly.
Yeah, but you need to get drunk.
On a Tuesday? I said you could use the ice that's in there. Okay. All right, let's see what this one shows.
What? No. Could a high schooler do this sunburst? What? No.
Close.
What? No. Could a high schooler do this sunburst?
Okay, I'm gonna keep doing that, but I'm gonna go back here and start working on smoothing him. I think I know the idea as to where I want to go with it, but I need to get that there. All right.
High school girl? High school girl? High school girl?
Okay. Did I get I haven't done the lighting for him because that fireplace is broken though. I kind of don't want to do that right now. All right. I believe. Okay, so very different looking. I do have to make sure that I include the second model in a lot of this because this cape, at least the initial one, his cape is going to be included in that. And I think it's also his, the jaw thing is included. Ooh. Oh, it's locked. Okay, I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to like round this kind of weird. If I round, it's gonna cause problems, but it's locked, so it shouldn't be a problem. I'll take it. It'll get its job done. Yeah.
Now that game looks. I like the art style.
It kind of reminds me of like a first-person Cuphead.
Yeah, no, I think Bendy and the Ink Machine kind of already has done that, but I never played Bendy and the Ink Machine. I watched somebody else play it. This is a similar aesthetic.
And no, I'm actually not going to blend that right there. See what these turn out like.
What? No! Could a high schooler do this sunburst? What? No! Could a high
She sounds more like amused.
schooler do this sunburst?
Well, that kind of fits though, because she's
Could
like.
a high schooler do this sun?
It's sunburst.
I like this one more for the other parts. No, she's like sarcastic, like no. That's not the right kind of no I'm looking for.
What? No! Could a high schooler do this sunburst?
What? No, whoa.
No.
No, no, woo. No, woo.
Oh my goodness. Once we slowly lose our mind. I have to look at My Little Pony news. I haven't done that yet. I have to do it every stream. On the off chance that something will come up.
High school girl? high school girl?
My top news story 10 hours ago. My Little Pony movie gallops into theaters in 2017. Why do you do this, Google? Look, top story is like My Little Pony movie 2017. 10 hours ago, reporting. A lie.
From IMDb.
Yes. Lie.
High school girl? High school girl?
No, it wasn't a lie. It galloped in the theaters in 2017.
Yes. Oh, man. I don't like
It's
that.
Throwback Tuesday.
I don't like that was that long ago. Can't we just go back to like the
High
early
school girl?
2010s?
High school girl?
Actually, if we're time traveling, let's go further back. I want to make as much money in the stock market as possible.
Girl?
There was a thing I saw. It was like somebody had made a time machine for the guy who played Mr. Bean, Rowan Atkinson. It was about him like making a time machine, and they're like, I followed the blueprints exactly, and they're like, I shall go back in time to get you to items to show you that it is a time machine, and the people were like, bring us a Centurion helmet, and you could see when they did, somebody's in the back like in an antique room looking for a helmet, and they're like, oh, I found it. And so they were gathering the items that were being requested, and it goes, all right, we will be back, and they go into the time machine, and then they're in there, and they're like, you got all the items? Like, yeah, I did. And then they open the door, and it's like dinosaurs outside. They're like, oh no, it was an actual time machine.
Yes, they were.
As they were just planning to fake it.
Didn't actually realize they built a working time.
Yeah, it was not what I expected. No, I found it funny.
Girl? High school girl?
I don't know what it was from. It was just a clip of something I found.
It sounds like it might have been Blackadder, but I haven't seen all of Blackadder.
It was when was Blackadder?
Oh, 1970s. Like that
It looked
old
closer to
Black
like
and-
80s at least, maybe 90s, like at the earliest. One.
I could be wrong on my date when Blackadder was, but it sounds like Black. Ooh, Dolphins.
Blackadder back and forth. Okay. 1999.
So that was way there. Yeah, I was completely.
It's a time machine based on Leonardo da Vinci's plans. Attempts to scam his guests with a fake time machine. Turns out to be real.
So was Blackadder. I just
Yeah.
had the year crazy off.
Yeah.
What? No! Could a high schooler do
Roy
this,
Atkinson's
Sunburst?
been doing stuff for a
What?
long time.
No! Could
He's
a
an
high
old
schooler
man.
do this, Sunburst? What? No!
That is the good beginning. Okay. So these last two are the combo that I want to use. Okay.
High school girl? High school girl?
British. He is. He's quite British. No, the most recent actual new news about My Little Pony is them just talking about the Boom comics, which, you know, still haven't come out. See lots of news talking about how great they're going to be. But at the same time, I do know that the staff working on that Boom for the My Little Pony comics is just the staff from IDW. The same people. Which is cool. Sure.
Oh my God.
Make his butt wiggle. Who wants to see that?
If I did that with a mare,
Yeah.
you'd be like, ho, 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 ho.
That'd make a whole lot, tons of weird noises, yeah. No.
Well, that's actually those are the locks I
Taking
need
his
to
clothes
maintain.
off.
I'm not liking that motion, actually. There we go.
You know, we had pizza today. And you could have been eating the beans.
The beans are a week and a half old.
Yeah, I ate the collard greens this morning.
Anything over a week is getting to the point of a little bit concerning.
Shouldn't.
You can freeze food, Michael.
Yeah. You can put it in the microwave. Anything wrong with it will die.
Not 100%. So if it was okay,
It won't make you sick.
all right. So we're gonna leave the beans in there for 3 months,
No.
and then we're
It's not
gonna
be
put it.
beans anymore.
No, I'm going off what you said. You said that you put it in the microwave and all the bad stuff goes away.
Well, the stuff that'll make you sick. It's still gonna taste like nasty as hell.
Stipulations you're adding after.
I'm not adding stipulations. I'm just saying you won't get sick. Well, the bacteria is dead. Just ain't gonna taste good.
You don't like the taste of mold?
No. Fungi, sure. I need to learn like more like predominantly mushroom dishes. 'Cause I do love mushrooms.
They have stuffed mushrooms. You can just get the big mushrooms and you put stuff in it.
Honestly, just frying up mushrooms and he's eating them as a side dish. I think that done more.
Well, with other stuff like salt and pepper.
Yeah. A little bit of soy sauce put on them.
Put soy sauce in everything.
Delicious. I honestly want to find a bottle of MSG, because that's basically just pure umami flavor, like distilled umami. Just put that on everything.
What about the cancer?
It's nonsense.
Yeah, I
It's
know
just
that was very
absolute
much nonsense.
Nonsense sprinkled with a little bit of race.
Well, what you're just defining is America, man.
Yes. Yes, it is. If I look at ponies. Not pony. Not that pony, but other ponies.
Yeah, you were just really excited about this
I
one.
just need this pony. I'm looking at the two derbies.
Give me this pony.
Look at those derbies. They're on the screen. They're making crunchy nose. I have celery and mushroom stir fry recipe. Like mushroom, if I could just get some beef shavings and mushrooms and just fry that up, that would be a really good meal.
I know the one thing that I got from Trader Joe's the one time you really liked.
It had some sort of weird legume in it. I remember.
Yeah, it was a shiitake mushroom stir fry.
That was pretty good.
I thought it was pretty
remember
decent.
I remember liking it more than you did, but I really liked it.
No, I thought it was fine. It just wasn't my favorite thing from them, but it was good.
Yeah. When high school girl students do this, Uma holds up paper with word rent paid and rent.
She would never say, "Can a high schooler do this?" It would be more of just let it speak for itself. But in a normal sentence, nobody would actually state that because he hasn't denied what it is. He's asking for clarification.
I want set on fire, explode it, rushed into meat cube, or sucked into black hole. All of those.
I was gonna grind it, then you're like, "Wow, that's dark."
Too dark.
But meat cube?
Yeah, instantaneous.
So you want PG-13 murder?
Yes. I don't want slow. I don't want Saul shit. That's all.
But they're a car.
They're clearly not a car. They're clearly a child. Don't stick children in the grind.
I'm not. They're a car.
You've done it before. You're a monster. At least it was
Yeah, and you
quick.
found it funny.
It was quick. It wasn't, and rainbows happened.
Yeah.
It wasn't the slow grinding of a child.
High
No,
school,
don't quote that, please.
high school girl. High school.
Look, of course.
High school. High school girl. High school girl. High school.
I kind of want to cut that goatee off too. I'm with his mom. I kind of hate it. It was one of my favorite scenes where she just tries to sneak up on him super casually with a pair of scissors, and he's just ready for her. That might be my favorite scene with him.
You have a favorite scene with the stallion?
Yeah, but it's because of his mom. Like, she doesn't even look at what she's doing. She's just hovering a pair of scissors, hoping he doesn't notice. He very much notices, but he acts like he doesn't notice. He just moves his goatee out of the way. She can't get it.
High school.
As if it was something that she does every time. Probably got it a few times. He hated it as much as I do. I don't know who draws it, but there is somebody who does a comic series where it's just his mother constantly trying to get him to give her grandkid. I think there's one. It's like, I went over to Starlight's place and baked this bun in her oven like you asked, and he's just holding like a loaf of bread. What next? And she's just like, ah, like frustrated with him, her stupid son.
He's already taken.
Yeah, Trixie, of course. The general fan theory, though, and I kind of agree with it, is that Luster Dawn is his and Starlight. Because it makes a lot of sense.
High school girl.
Well, it could be that he's the baby maker,
Yeah,
but the other two are the love makers.
yeah. He donated. And they asked him, and he agreed. And his mom was like, "If that's all I'm gonna get, then that's all I'm gonna get. I get to visit, right?" And they're like, "Sure, yes." He's like, "Fine, good enough."
See, that was what was kind of handy with my parents is they have two other kids in the family that had kids.
Mm-hmm.
I'm off the hook then.
Yeah, I have siblings who have kids, so not as important.
Because yeah, if I was like an only child or something, it probably would have been being bugged and stuff about doing stuff like that. But both me and my sister, it's not as much of a concern.
I'd be over here
And also,
every
like,
week with
the oldest of the nieces and nephews hit 21 as well, so we're like, they've had them for a while.
they're good. You're probably gonna be having great grandkids here soon. Not that I'm pressuring.
No, I
No?
don't think so. I don't think
You just said they're like in their 20s now.
well, one of them is, but I don't think they have like any prospects that I'm aware of.
It's time seems to move faster and faster. Never as far away as you think.
Not then, just saying, just grandkid stuff.
Girl. High school girl. High school girl.
No, my oldest niece / nephew is
High
like,
school girl.
I think they're in the first grade, so my mom doesn't have to worry about that for a very long time.
High school girl. School.
Parents parents like grandkids, but we don't have to worry about it because we got our parents already have grandkids. So it's not like they can get more of them or need more of them.
But yeah, the episode with his mom, I kind of felt like that was being implied, that she's like, you need to plan for your future. You need to figure out how you're gonna get me some goddamn grandchildren. My only child. They're happy enough, yes. No, I could just watch an entire series with his mom just bugging him, like, constantly to get his shit together. It'd be fun.
High school girl?
I just want a continuation of G4, and there's like hints that that is what we're going to get. And at this point, if that's not what we get, it better be pretty damn close. Because G5 was supposed to be the future of G4, like the distant future. But Old Sunset is awesome. I'm just happy his goatee's gone.
Easier to work with them right now.
Oh, Sunburst. I keep calling Sunset Sunburst.
High school girl? I see.
But I think that was the thing that Sunburst and Starlight hadn't counted, is that they were both only children.
High school girl?
Think of the main six. Was it only Rainbow who was an only child? I think he was the only child.
Twilight.
No. Armor.
He doesn't count.
That's just cruel. No, it was just Rainbow. That's why her parents put so much, like, they were super overly aggressive parents, because she was like.
Or you get a Scootaloo with, like, she not only has no siblings, she has no parents.
Yeah, no, they're maybe she has siblings all over the place. I think her parents just kept having kids and dropping them off in various towns. That's why they never have time for her, because they're too busy, like, bouncing around between their, like, 12 children that they've abandoned across Equestria. Just, I want the episode where she learns that she has siblings, like, all over the place.
High school girl?
I always did imagine of making a video where they show up to Scootaloo and be like, meet your new baby sister. And then they run away. Like, you'll take good care of her for us. Bye. Ugh, they're shit people. I always imagined it with, like, the mom character be like, quick, jump on my back. If we fly away, she can't follow.
High school girl?
You know, just to be extra shitty.
High school girl? 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 See, high school girl?
Looks kind of sad on that side.
High schooler do this, sunburst. It's not doing anything exactly, no drama. That's a little funny. I was not a dramatic child in high school. I was very much the I just want today to be over so I can go home and play video games child in high school. There was an Armored Core to be played or a Final Fantasy game. I have time for school. School was something to endure.
High school girl?
So that before I could play video games.
You were in Kentucky. Like, nobody that went to school was ever going to do anything with it. They just go be farmers.
That's why 2 of my high school classes were about agriculture. It was a lot of the expectation was that we would basically never leave that town. And if you didn't leave that town, your options were work on a factory or work on a farm. And the factory basically only existed to pack the food from the farms. There were very few prospects.
You escaped.
And if you didn't have a farm, if your family didn't have a farm, your prospects were poverty.
School girl?
You would be working at a Walmart or a fast food place. Or if you were lucky, a Waffle House, where you'd be treated as less than human.
Yeah, it's a little hard when there's no options in the area. Moving costs money. Everything that you know is in one place, and the world is small enough that you think that everything that is around you is what the world is. Like, there's no reason to change it.
High school girl?
Oh, there's like this. Well, if you watch a lot of media, there's not only no reason to change it, you're afraid of the change. Like moving out of the countryside, you're convinced that you will be stabbed by people who are different.
Everybody else is the problem. You are the norm, but if that's the smaller your world is, the easier that is to believe.
Yep. That's why I'm looking forward to my mom coming up here, because she keeps thinking people are going to murder her every time she's here.
Wait, so you want her to have that feeling?
No, it's just I'm gonna have to hear about it again. I was being sarcastic. Like, when she's in this house, she doesn't like being near the window upstairs. I know that for a fact. Because she doesn't like the fact that she can see people, because if she can see people, then they can see her, and they might be murderers. Because we're in a city.
Like, I would say we're in suburbia, but technically,
to her, it's a city.
Technically, we're not in. We're in a suburb, but it's like the very beginning of suburbs.
If the leaves are dead on the tree, you can see the city. We're in the city. If you can see,
I would normally consider the suburbs outside the main loop of the cities, and we're in the loop. So technically, no, but you know, suburb.
We're in the city enough for my mom.
Yeah, you're in the city for your mother. We're still, I think, we're considered suburb, but I would say we're early, like close suburb compared to like more like external suburb.
We're not in Minneapolis, but we are in greater Minneapolis.
Yeah. I mean, half our mail says Minneapolis.
Yes.
But it says Minneapolis. When we lived in Plymouth,
it said Minneapolis.
Yeah, and that was outside the loop. So like, yeah, it doesn't matter. Minneapolis is everything around here.
Yeah.
High school girl?
But no, yeah, my mother, she consumes a lot of things that tell her everyone here wants to murder her, and that this is a bad place and a scary place. She called me crying one time, thinking I was going to be murdered.
Was it because of a dream she had?
No, it was.
I thought it was because of a dream.
Oh yeah, that was another time.
Yeah, because like you're doing that to me now. Because I'm like making out with centaurs.
Stop making it cute centaurs.
Oh wait,
very flirty.
Okay, let's say that it was a centaur chick that wasn't cute. Would you still be angry?
Fine isn't cute.
See, that says enough right there.
She had like.
You're like, she was cute. She had a nice face and a horse's ass.
She didn't have the big horse body. Like, she could fit through doorways. She was like
In a
5'10".
dream, the doorways adjust to fit.
No, she was like 5'10". She had like a normal human-sized torso.
That's a tiny horse.
And she had a normal human-sized torso and a proportional horse half.
Yeah, but at 5'10",
Yeah.
that's shorter than me. But normally you have the horse and then the human part,
Yeah.
they're normally very tall.
Yeah,
So they're
this
very small.
this one
Are
was-
they a high schooler?
It was half. No, it was like half human, half pony centaur.
Half pony centaur. Isn't it
Yeah.
just a centaur?
Yes, it was a pony, not giant horse.
Why are you doing weird things with
This is
ponies?
the dream. I wasn't doing weird things with.
But your brain is the one making this. You can't just.
You were doing it in my dream.
It wasn't me.
You were smooching that centaur girl.
High,
Jesus, guys. Can you
school
believe this
girl?
guy?
high school girl.
Yeah. This whole area is the greater Minneapolis area. It's just. If you can see the city from where you're living,
High school
you're in the
girl?
city.
But
Accepted.
I think
We can see if
depending on the flatness of the area you're in, the horizon is generally up to 30 miles away.
yeah.
Because I think my parents can't see it, but it's because there's just things in the way. But I think if you go at the right spot, they can see it.
Yeah.
And they are well outside the city range. They're definitely suburbs. I can see the Minneapolis skyline on one specific street up here. Yeah. I definitely know at Kate's that we can, but they're not that far. Because you can go straight down the road as the cities.
I would say if you can see the skyline, you're in the city. I think that's a pretty good.
Well, no, because then that means that some up to like 25 miles away is still the inner city.
If you're like, yeah, if you can see it.
No, that's your definition of
Yeah,
it.
I like my definition.
Your definition is wrong.
So is yours, but mine's I like mine better.
You're categorizing things based on something that like doesn't.
Does it ever say Minneapolis on their mail?
Yeah, all the way out to like probably
So-
St. Cloud.
So the mail department has decided it's also Minneapolis.
No, the mail doesn't care.
They cared.
The zip code is what they do everything off of. The city doesn't matter. City means nothing on a mail.
They're in
It's
Minneapolis.
all zip code.
Minneapolis. You can see the skyline there in Minneapolis. Whenever you're feeling good and hungry, it's skyline time.
No.
Gather together with friends and family.
Skyline is bad food. Like even he's thinking about the last time he ate Skyline and his stomach's already kind of getting a little upset.
Talking about. I still have some Cincinnati Joe stuff upstairs. I want to make it, but you won't eat that anymore either.
I think I don't mind 3 ways. It's just it's your term.
I don't say nothing.
But I just don't like it often.
Okay, I'll make it this weekend.
Like remember Adam's gone for 2 weeks.
It's okay. We'll just have to eat twice as much.
No, Michael, there's still beans. There's still beans.
Yeah, well, did you eat any today?
No. I ate leftovers.
So did I. The 3 ways were better in Kentucky, so not to sound weird. Yes. We went to the Empress Chili that one time, which is
3 ways are better in Kentucky. That did sound weird. See, it's different because it's against, or not me making the joke. I prefer them with the hot dog too. I have a hot dog, and then I have the chili on the side, and then I just eat them together.
actually that pisses me off when like Adam especially.
I know it pisses you off, and so that's why I do it. 1, because I think it's just really messy having it on there, and 2, I know it pisses you off.
Really pisses me off.
That you over there just not are denying tater tot hot dish, so I'm gonna deny everything about you. Everything.
I still eat it as is. I don't like take all the cheese out.
You know what? Do it. Do it.
Very difficult
Do it.
It would take a while.
Do it, fucker. I dare you.
to separate the cheese.
I've already made a soup of a meal, and then you're saying to separate individual ingredients.
But like,
It's not the same thing.
I get the chili and the hot dog specifically for conies, and then somebody's like, catch with a hot dog. I want to strangle, murder.
I do like it with the hot dog. I just don't like putting it on the hot dog.
No,
because I need to. Okay, I have TMJ. And so opening my jaw that much is difficult.
The chili makes the hot dog that
No,
much
because you're
wider.
putting a hot dog with chili and all this other stuff on top of it, which means I have to open my mouth pretty wide to get fit.
Bullshit.
No, like some of the hot dogs I've had to mush down to get it in my mouth,
It is
depending on how my jaw's
literally
doing.
a condiment.
It is a mess.
It's still a condiment. You're not having to like unhinge your jaw.
That's what I'm trying not to do because I can accidentally unhinge my jaw.
Yes, but that makes it all of a millimeter wider.
That millimeter is make or break, man. You got to do more dating. You know. Damn brain. Do you have to mention 3 ways? We'll still have an image of Michael's dream in my mind.
Wait, what? With the centaur? Like, girl? What?
3-way with the centaur, right?
She was cute.
Just covered in chili.
No, don't make it weird.
The 3-way conies are a mess, but I was able to get it to work even with my tiny mouth. Yeah, like the 3 ways that we're talking about.
Just so that people who are not in the loop.
Yeah, this is a 3-way. 3-way is the most classic preparation of Cincinnati style chili.
It's delicious.
I like the being look like a campfire. It's basically chili spaghetti.
Yeah. No, that's right.
I always called it spaghetti, and you said no.
It's got spaghetti in it.
It's spaghetti noodles, chili, and a fuckload of cheese. And it has to be cheap, pre-shredded cheese that is impossible to melt.
Yeah, it helps. It'll melt after a while. But yeah, you got it with onions.
Yeah, and then onions makes it a 4-way.
Yeah.
And then add beans to make it a 5-way.
Yeah.
And as an appetizer, which is an official Kentucky appetizer, you just put hot sauce on oyster crackers because they can't afford regular appetizers.
You put the oyster crackers and hot sauce in the chili, but you can eat them separate as an appetizer, or you wait. Because it's a diner.
Adding, I like it with onions and not cooked onions, like raw onions, because it adds a little bit of a crunch. I do like that. But yeah, the thing is, like, just this is the right amount of cheese apparently to where you can't see it. And
correct.
I mean, it's so heavy. It's just pure pasta with a heavy meat sauce and just crap loads of cheese. It's just, it always leaves me afterwards feeling indigestion.
You need to lie down. That is the intent.
High school girl?
No, you have to, that's the other thing that irritates me. Like Adam, especially, he'll just put a little bit of cheese on it, and I want to just slap it off the table. Like he doesn't appreciate.
I feel like
the culinary art that is the 3-way.
I feel like if you don't put cheese on it, or enough cheese, it's bland and boring. So I feel like the cheese is there because they made something not good, but realized if they covered it with enough dairy product, they could make it good.
Is that the spice is really heavy, and you need something to tone it down.
So why don't you just tone the spice down?
No, you add more cheese.
I feel like you have a problem, and you solved it with a different problem.
No, it's not a problem.
But didn't just solve the base problem.
No, the base problem is you're not putting on the cheese.
Somebody just shit in a bucket and called it chili, and then was like, how do we make this shit taste good? And they're like, I don't know, maybe cover it in cheddar cheese. And they're like, brilliant, now we can make it cheap still.
It is delicious. You're not egg noodles. See, now you're not allowed in the house. There is history to the 3-way sunset culture.
high school.
Do not change it. Do not go too light on the cheese, or not put the chili on the hot dog.
Is that
You insult my people. That horse is nude.
I'm working on it.
is that high school girl? Yes.
There's still nothing about that movie. I expected something about the movie by now. Because they said it was going to come out this year, and now a third of the year is already over.
Because it's going to be shadow dropped direct to streaming.
Yeah, it's going to be MGM, Amazon, so probably.
Oh, yeah, then it would be.
Yeah.
But how well something does is mainly dependent on how well it's advertised and the hype you can build. And if you just drop something, you're just like basically leaving it to random numbers to determine if something's successful, and it's not going to be.
I think they're kind of hiding it because they're trying to use AI to make it.
Everything is AI nowadays.
But just using straight up AI to make a whole movie, that would be new. And
To make a whole movie, it's impossible right now. You could do it, but it would be so obvious and it would backfire so badly that it wouldn't be worth it.
yeah, no, that's what I'm like. The pony community is made up of a lot of artists,
And
who
movies
are
take
particularly not thrilled with AI.
no, it's something like that. If there's going to be a market for full AI stuff, but right now, it is not a good time to do it.
No.
It would backfire too bad, and for them to use that as the first one, it would leave such a bad taste in everybody's mouth that it would basically destroy Hasbro's ability to do movies for a while, because everything afterwards would be like fine-tooth comb looked at.
Yeah,
and
I
it's not
have
gonna
seen
happen.
some shorts on like YouTube that are full AI made.
Yeah, but shorts are different.
Yeah.
Eventually, maybe something will come out like in the theaters for it. But I've mentioned before, and based on like the Hank Green stuff, is that AI, all the stuff to make all the stuff is so easily available that anybody can do it. And so somebody being the first one to put an AI movie into theaters eventually is going to be meaning that like very quickly anybody could. So then what's the difference between the slop that you can get into theaters and slop on YouTube? If you can go on YouTube and watch something that is equivalent in quality to what the AI slop would be in theaters, why would you go to a theater? So then you're just going to like, why would I spend my money to go see the movie when I can watch it like for cheap on YouTube? Because if it's easy to access, the price and cost drops, and a theater's too expensive for that. So it's just, I don't see theaters ever really getting AI movies because a theater is too expensive for that type of content. So the way I see it is we're basically fine for worrying about what goes into theaters. What goes into streaming, maybe, but even then, if a streaming platform thinks they can save money by doing it and then suddenly everything becomes slop, why would I pay for it when I can go to YouTube and get something else or just make it myself? So then it's going to degrade the quality of the streaming platform's price. So instead, they're going to try to figure out a balance of how much can we toss in there with regular stuff to make it so that we can beef up our numbers on content that we can provide to people to get the numbers maximized while still also doing traditional stuff. So there will be a balance.
I think the short I watched was called, what's it called? Hey,
Girl. High school girl. High school girl. High school girl.
I don't know if I can find it.
Girl.
Was it? do want to watch the series Finch. Tom Hanks. It looks good. That's not what I was looking for. Oh. Red.
Girl.
Yeah, it was called The Patch Right. You know how YouTube sometimes like puts in an ad that's like a short movie? Oh, you pay to not see ads, right? On YouTube.
Yeah, I do not get ads.
Well, one of those things popped up where it was an ad that was basically just a short film, and the ad was The Patch Right. And I watched it because it was mildly interesting. It's kind of disjointed and it's very not super well written, but I realized pretty quick it was AI, and it was holding my attention well enough for the visuals. And while I don't think it's good by any measure, it is interesting in that it's clearly fully AI and it's not the worst looking thing.
Yeah, and some people will make it work, but again, it's AI's concern is going to be volume. Of if the whole thing with AI is not about selling you an output to an AI product, it's about selling you the input. It's about trying to get you to buy into the products to make and use AI. So people trying to sell outputs when the biggest money is in the creation of, we're very quickly going to get access to the same tools and the same everything that any of the big people that are using it for putting it out on whatever. It's just whether or not people are going to get the time to do it. But when you have millions of dollars being poured into something, you're like, well, we could spend 1% of the budget and get something in the theaters. Somebody else has 1% of that budget too, and they can make something else too, and they're going to put it on somewhere else that isn't a theater, and that's going to just water down or it's going to beef up the content on the free platforms and water down the ability on others. So they're I think very quickly going to find that the AI stuff is not going to work in a theater setting, and the more traditional media will stay around there for a while longer.
Well, like more traditional media, like on cable news networks and stuff, is being overshadowed by just people watching YouTube videos already. So
yeah, but if you can get, it's like if going to would you go to theaters to watch a 15-minute or a $15 AI film, or go to YouTube that has a different one but now has thousands of them for free? I'm just going to go to the free one. I mean, yeah, it could be neat, and I can see some people doing it, but for the cost, it means, let's say it's costs 1% as much. It's way too low, but well, it means that you can sell 1% amount of tickets. Well, then theaters are going to start suffering because value or number wise, they're not going to get the numbers out of things that they want. They're still going to be, because theaters sell the tickets, but the actual cost of the tickets normally comes from the rental of the film itself to the theater. So the theater is going to get gypped on a lot of the money. The theaters are going to have problems, and then they're going to start closing down and consolidating. And it's not going to work in the end. There's no way. It's going to be in the end. When again, the AI's big sale pitch is that you can do the stuff. You don't need other people. You don't need to go and wait for. You don't need to wait for like Steven Spielberg to make an AI movie. You can make the AI movie. So just make your own AI movie or little clips, or you can provide your own content or get it cheap.
I would say there's some like general misunderstanding on how easy AI is to use. Sure, you can use it to generate quick little quip things pretty easy, but if you want to make a film, you're going to have to sit down and
for an individual,
really
yes,
work at it.
But it is lowering the bar significantly on what you need to do, and you're going to start getting hundreds of thousands of other people that could jump above that bar now. Yeah. When before, to get a movie in theaters, there's a really high bar because you need a lot of money or whatever. But when they lower that bar low enough, other people can start jumping on there, and if they are able to make the same quality thing now that the people that way up here are doing, well, why would you pay the money to go to a theater for it then? When those people are getting a lot less money on YouTube, but also they don't have to go through all that marketing and all that other stuff to go and get it to you. I want to try an AI assistant open source Kitra interface. You can train your own models to aid your artwork, not just tell you, not just do it all for you. Yeah, and that's that's what AI is supposed to be. That was its original intent, was to be an aid for people, not just like as a replacement. They're using it as a replacement because, again, we want to profit as much as we can on stuff. But I don't think. I think that we're gonna hit a hump on what people are willing to provide money for AI for, because that's really what a lot of these companies are trying to do, is they're trying to replace human laborers and everything to get their cost of their product down super low, but still charge you the same. But again, if you're lowering that bar,
I think China actually just passed a law in their country where it's illegal now to use like AI or an AI robot purely for the point of cutting costs. But they said that companies have a social duty.
But what is China's biggest export? Like, what is their thing that they do the most and the best in the world? They manufacture.
Yeah.
So if they suddenly try to cut those costs, they're going to lose their edge. So I understand that they want to try to maintain that stuff by like saying you can't just do that.
Well, they also just don't want their people in their country to go broke because they can't get jobs. China already does a lot of subsidizing in companies to make sure that
they do tons, and they are like the highest subsidies of any country out there.
Well, part of it is just to give people jobs, even if there's not necessarily a job. There's a lot of videos out there of people working on assembly lines where they're just sitting and staring at the thing as it goes by to make sure nothing's wrong, and that's their entire job. But
that's what Temu is. Temu's whole thing is that factories want to run at 100%, but they don't always run it at 100%. They don't always have 100% product. So let's say that on average they run 80%. Temu basically says, well, if you just keep making products, we'll sell that extra 20% for dirt cheap at a loss. But that loss is better than zero. Like, if that product is a loss, but there was going to be an even larger loss for wasting that time. So instead, keep your products at 100%, keep everything running good, and then just anything extra that you're not selling, we'll just sell for extra cheap and whatever you work. If you don't got anything that week, whatever, we don't have anything for you then.
Where America's thing is to run the factory on a skeleton crew 24/7.
Yeah,
and then
it's
not produce enough.
It's about going as cheap as you possibly can, because you can either increase your price or decrease your cost, and both are the same.
Well, creating scarcity. If you create scarcity, then you can increase the price of things.
Sex toys. China manufactures 8% of the world's adult toys. You could just say China manufactures 8% of the whole world's anything. They are the manufacturing hub of everything. Try to find a single product that didn't have China produce some part of it in its production all the way up the chain.
This beer. I really doubt the bottle came from China. It's not hard to make bottles.
The label, maybe.
No, they would have printed the label at the factory.
You sure?
Not 100%, but I would assume.
I mentioned before, but check out Smarter Everyday's grill scrubber video, which again happened prior to COVID. I think it was COVID. It happened prior to a lot of other stuff, so it showed that this was just an issue that was systemic prior to like things that going wrong. And they go into like they just needed to buy chain link, and they could not find a way to buy it that wasn't from China. They went through tons of different ways, and they ended up finding somebody that said that they buy it or they sold it. And so they bought it from India, and then when they got it, it had Chinese labels on it. So they just was a seller that bought it from China and then just resold it through India to make it look like it came from India. Like, they literally were like, there's a problem here and that needs to be solved. And it was very interesting. Oh no, it was in regards to the push to get manufacturing back in the US. It was prior to that, not COVID. And it was very, very interesting to show how incompetent US is for manufacturing.
I mean, there's a fair bit of manufacturing. I work in the field. Yes,
but it's more of, it's like I mentioned before, it's molding. It's the things that you need to build the stuff that you need for manufacturing.
Yeah.
The middle stuff, we just don't do it here anymore.
Yeah.
And anybody you go to talk with about it, a lot of those companies, they said like, oh yeah, we do molding. And they're like, well, can we talk to you about it? And they're like, okay, yeah, you send us a design and we send it to China. And then they do the molding and then they send it back to us. like, and then they handle the rest of it. So yes, they still handled it in China. They just didn't say it unless it was actually specifically asked. So it was just, and they're like, well, can we find a company that does that? And they're like, good luck. Like, nobody does that here anymore. It's super cheap over there. Let's do it over there. Glass machine was made in China. The labels and labeling machine was made in China. Kind of. Actually, some of the manufacturing machines, like the very, very fancy ones for some stuff, was made in like Germany. Like Germany is really big into the manufacturing. But that's where the whole thing of like adding the tariffs in here was rough, because they're like, you manufacture here, but the machines that we needed were in another country, which were now tariffed. So like, we want to get that machine, but you made it more expensive for us. So that's why there was so many. It's supply chain is complicated, and it's not just a like just do this and it's solved. It's the world supply chain is crazy complicated.
High school girl?
This is your favorite horse, Michael.
I've only been staring at this horse.
If you had to pick a stallion, who is your favorite stallion? It's a hard one, isn't it?
Trixie.
Trixie. Well,
the implication being that she is trans, but that's a Lauren Faust, anyways, and I believe Faust is ruler of the land of horse.
But yeah, which is your favorite stallion?
I have to pick one. I kind of like Zephyr. He's fun. And that he's pathetic and sad and reminds me of myself.
Actually, I thought there was a better one for representing you.
What's that?
Yankee Doodle or Cranky Yankee Doodle, whatever.
Not, I guess he's a stallion. He's a donkey.
Yeah, he's a he's a male four-legged creature.
Yes, he's an equine.
Yeah. I would think that would be better for you, because like the hair's falling off and you're trying to make it look better.
Get that toupee, finally give in. I like Zephyr just because he's very sad. And this him moving in with his sister and her being like, fine. This is a fun episode. And then there's the later episode where freaking Rarity, just knowing full well Rainbow doesn't want to do it, sees Zephyr working as a guard, makes Rainbow Dash dress in a dress just to distract him so they can sneak into the castle, which gets him fired from his job. Rarity's just like, go up there and shake your ass for him so we can get into the castle. Here, I'll gussy you up. So it really gets him going. Rarity.
But wait, was that the episode with the goose?
Yeah.
Okay, so that.
What? Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
because that one to me, from a lore perspective, doesn't count.
Why not?
Because it was written by all the writers just wanting to do fun stuff, or all the voice actors and stuff, right?
So is episode 100, and that absolutely is.
I mean, it could be within the lore, but I feel like I have to give it a little bit of extra leniency in that to have a little bit of fun. Sometimes they had to bend the rules.
Yes.
And that's fine. So I won't consider that like 100%.
But Rarity using sex appeal to try to like
That is her thing.
manipulate others is kind of something she does multiple times throughout the run of the series. Her using Rainbow Dash, that's the one and only time she does that. Though I think one of my favorite Rarity episodes is Inspiration Manifestation, where she gets that dark book that gives her the power to create anything she can imagine just by thinking about it. And she just sees Rainbow Dash in the sky, and she looks at her and like spawns like this Asian dress onto her randomly, and Rainbow freaks the hell out. She's like, yes, that horse needs to be wearing a dress. That is good. Rainbow crashes into a rooftop. I'm unclear as where the sudden dress came from. Just Rarity's like subconscious, like I'll end this tomboyishness right now.
Hey, some people really like the tomboyishness.
Sundress. Yeah. especially Applejack.
Yeah, some people are. Well, I wouldn't even say it's tomboyish. I don't even like the categorization of that. I think it's allowing somebody to express themselves in the way that they feel best expresses themselves.
Yes, and Rarity said no.
Yeah, but I don't like that it has to be like that. You either normal or something else, and it's like no,
There's
you're
no such thing as
all of them are normal.
Normal's not real.
Is there like okay? Am I like seeing through this cabinet?
I don't know, man. I don't.
I
see
think I
nothing.
am.
I think it's okay.
No, because I'm seeing that. Okay. Oh, okay. So I am seeing through it. Okay. And that's really bugging me. So I'm gonna fix it.
Just move it up a little bit. Then you'll see the back of the cabinet rather than.
Michael, no. You do this. You take the cabinet.
What was I thinking?
I see.
Mm-hmm.
Problem solved.
You did.
No clip in there anymore. It was just bugging me because when it actually processed, instead of having just the normal whatever teal color, it had like a little line of like tan, and I was like, it just kept bugging me every time I saw it, and so I had to fix it. And the fact it was just a clipping issue is easier. There was no light. Actually, I'm gonna do the lighting next. I need to restart though because it is that fireplace is broken. Okay. So now I'm going to grab, I think, the lighting from here. I'm actually going to grab the lights from here. It should be simpler. Yeah. Okay, so the night fill lights, if I remember right, are just about providing blue light to the area. Let me double check how they were on here. It was back and front. Okay, so it's just fillers. So this one would be like this, and this one would be, I don't think they're quite right ones, but we'll just do like this. It's not really hitting the wall. I'm gonna guess the other one's kind of hitting the wall. We're going to maybe put another one just to make sure it does get to the wall. I don't want to have it where I'm like lighting him too much. We'll do that. Okay. Now the main light looks like it's just it's a main light.
A lot of pie. I don't eat sweets too often. I still apparently have an ice cream in the fridge I haven't touched yet.
Mustard, coconut cream pie all at once. Nah, that's like it was worth it. Like, but it sounds good.
I hope you're referring to slices, but even if it was 3 slices of pie all at once, it's a lot of pie. It's like almost half a pie.
Wait, you ate an entire third of a coconut cream pie? Like, oh my god, I would be like having some problems. Yes.
It's a heck of a sugar rush, that's for sure.
Sugar rushes don't exist.
Sugar rush.
Like, there is some studies that were done on kids, like, and they're like that the current theory is that generally kids that are said to have sugar rushes are because they drank a lot of soda, they had a lot of cake, that type of thing. But then they looked into it and they said almost every situation in which a kid is having those items that would be considered a sugar rush are also in a party event with other kids.
I'm not even talking about kids. I eat sugar and I feel a burst of energy that dwindles quickly.
I don't.
You don't eat like a box of Mike and Ike's and just be like,
No.
ooh, get jittery.
Sugar does nothing. Like, caffeine does.
Caffeine for sure.
But sugar,
To a greater extreme.
no, because your body takes whatever you bring it in and converts it to sugar. So if you feed it sugar, it's still the same type of energy going to anywhere in your body.
Your body needs less energy to convert it.
Yeah, but but the amount of energy it needs to convert it isn't going to offset and suddenly give you the burst of energy because of the lack of whatever. It's not that much energy. It's still like, it's not like it says pour that sugar or that candy directly into the veins. It's providing the same amount of energy.
I mean, your blood sugar levels do go up though, and that has an effect.
Yes, but your
diabetes.
blood sugar levels going up doesn't mean your body's utilizing it all.
Yeah.
It's usually like some kind of neurochemical that causes you, like caffeine to cause it to be causing a different interaction with those things.
Caffeine is the primordial ooze that brought us all into existence.
Caffeine is bae.
Don't give children caffeine if you enjoy your peace.
Okay, so this is the other rim light.
I think my parents were smart to be poor, so we couldn't afford soda pop when I was real little. So it was just water. Creepy. A shadow. Looks like some sort of tentacle coming off of his face there.
So this-
Some maw, some horrible creature.
This fill light does need to be a bit brighter.
Still waiting on that portal to the horse world. Yeah, I'm gonna ask Google, where is
Cream pies are on sale again. I got coconut chocolate and lemon. Like entire pies. And again, did you eat a third of a pie in one sit? Like, I think when we get key lime, every now and then we'll get a key lime, I'll have an eighth, and I feel like that's a lot.
It's
I ate 1/3 yesterday, 1/3 last night, and last 1/3 about an hour ago. That's oh my god, that's so much pie. I only indulge once a month and on holidays. But once a month means 10% of the time, because if you're doing it where it's 1/3 of the pie, that's 3 out of 30 days on average, which is 10%. So you're indulging 10%. That's still a lot. That's so much pie.
I'll eat my ice cream eventually.
I just thought you forgot it existed. That's why I let you know.
I kind of just forgot it existed, but I also wasn't thinking.
It's a good one.
I'll try it. Not tonight.
I just don't like. I like Ben and Jerry's. I love Ben and Jerry's, but the ones that have the toppers,
Not a fan.
I don't like them because like I try to cut it in half, but if I cut it in half, then it feels like, well, I can't just scoop the half of the top off because the topper. I'm not gonna eat a whole thing. This thing's big, so it feels, I don't like it as much. Like there's a strawberry cheesecake and a raspberry cheesecake, and while I like raspberry cheesecake more, it has the white chocolate topper, well the strawberry doesn't, so I eat the strawberry one if I get it.
Didn't feel for you guys getting it.
No, I think it's fine. I liked it. I really liked it. It's just I wish they didn't do the toppers with it.
Yes.
I can see where it's maybe neat, or if you have 2 people that are going to eat it, but like if you're eating a whole thing, it's like 500 calories for the thing.
I just wish Ben and Jerry would make up.
Only eat pies on sale or holidays. I'll indulge in sweets only about once a month. But like that's not just indulge. That's like A third of a pie is like, because like that's a fourth, which means you're eating that much pie. That's a lot. That's a lot of pie. I don't know where you put it.
The pie hole.
I have a special designated hole just for the pies. I'm trying to think of myself, and like if I eat dinner,
I just ate half a pie.
if I eat dinner, I would not be able to like eat I can eat like a bit of pie, or I'll have like a bit of ice cream, but I like that'd be like, oh my god.
But I think you and me just ate half a pie.
When? That's a pizza.
Pizza pie.
A pie is like that tall.
Pizza pie still pie.
Pizza's like that. That's like
still pie.
no. And yes, indulge means lots of above a normal amount. Yeah. Oh. Should I put a fire in the fireplace?
If you want to give a little bit of visual, you have to do the lighting though, which is a lot of extra work.
Not really.
I don't eat sugar that often because it makes me nauseous. To be honest, like if I eat that ice cream upstairs, and I will eventually, I need to like be able to lie down in case it like gets to me, because sometimes sugar gets to me.
I don't need to have the fireplace there.
Don't. But what? It doesn't move. It's part of the map.
Yeah. So I get rid of it.
I know you're gonna move the texture forward.
Yeah, I can just move the texture over it.
Do you not like the fireplace?
It's more of why
Because the Starlight's place had a fireplace.
not in this corner.
Not in that corner. It was in the other corner.
Yep, and it looked very different. It was in the back left corner. This was, I think, like a.
I like fireplaces. That's kind of the place I would like to live. Is that shack? Just like 2 rooms, to myself, internet access, a basement to keep for storage, and that's it. That's all I would need. Like my cooking space would just be a toaster oven and a rice cooker in one corner of that room. Really, my old house wasn't far off from that. It was a little bigger. But yeah, I mean, currently I'm essentially living in 1 room. If I had 2 rooms and a basement, that'd be a huge upgrade.
Yeah, but you don't need it because you barely used the space you had before.
Yeah, but now I have all those plush toys. I need space for my brewing, which I could put in the basement. Now, like that size house with a fireplace in it, that would be amazing. Like, I like how this is like supposed to be super minimalistic and like the dystopian town, and I'm looking at it like, wow, that's a really nice place. Look at all that room.
I'm actually going to move this. It doesn't really matter where I put him in this building because I'm not going to really show his exact position in terms of things. And if I need to, I can always kind of change it. So what I'm going to do is move that back, and then I'm going to grab wall 2. This just gives me a little bit more space behind him. To go to, there's that thing on the floor. Oh, actually, I got to replace the floor now that I can see it. This one's going to go away. And then I have to go to floor.
Now, the walls being stone, too, you never have to paint them. Floor being concrete, you never have to worry about a worn carpet.
Oh my god, concrete floor would be horrible
If
to
you
walk
put down
on.
some rugs, though, it wouldn't be so bad. I like permanency. Things that don't require a lot of maintenance. And that place doesn't look like it requires a lot of maintenance.
Do I kind of want to add baseboards still. Oh, actually, that's what I can add to this corner here.
You know what?
The corner thing.
Baseboards would require maintenance. I already hate it.
like shit's gonna be pushed into that corner. You're gonna have to like clean it.
No.
Like dust and shit.
A broom could still get to it, man.
Michael, you don't broom.
I always sweep. I never use the vacuum.
When's the last time you sweeped?
Just before we went somewhere. No, I've swept since then. I'm the only one who ever comes down here and grabs the broom and dustpan.
Yeah, because I have a vacuum that I paid extra money for to have go zoom zoom upstairs.
I don't like the vacuum, it's too noisy, and it can't get into those crevices. Why are you making that place harder to maintain?
Because this is in the actual video.
Oh, okay.
The corners had the beams.
That makes sense.
It needs support. And it's aesthetically pleasing.
Yes.
Okay. It's a little dark compared to the rest. Like if I go to look at these, light-wise, those look very light, where these look very dark. Is this a min-max on light issue?
That's actually one of the reasons I like the idea of owning a brick home. Is because you don't have to repaint brick. I've seen people do it, and those people need to be slapped. What were they thinking? Brick's beautiful, and you don't. That's the whole point of brick. You don't need to you don't need to paint it.
I'm glad the people that did this place didn't paint the brick.
Yes,
Because it seems like they
brick.
painted everything else.
The entire nice thing about brick.
Not everybody cares about having a ton of, or whether or not there's something with maintenance. If they really like it and they don't mind the maintenance to have the thing they like, then let them have the thing they like.
Are they gonna still feel that way when they're like 65?
That is up to them. You aren't the one to decide what
It's
somebody
called-
likes or doesn't like.
It's not about liking or disliking. It's about having the foresight to realize that this could be a problem later.
Okay, comrade. Why don't we have everybody with the same house? And
I already told you I like this place. You don't have to remind me. I've already signed on. I got a place there now.
why did that
Our
not?
town. As long as it's got good internet, they have. If they got fiber optic in there, I'm moving in there
I don't
tomorrow.
have any booze.
I'm British. Well, we're 25 minutes away from the end of the stream. Do you want more booze?
Okay, give me a sec.
I'll get you a seltzer. What's that sound?
Sure, that'll work.
You can finish that in 25 minutes.
Yeah. I think Aaron took the White Claws. Is there Trulies in there? Now why isn't color overrides working on this? That might be why I'm having problems. Because I have the base texture and maybe I know why. Oh, well, thank you very much. With this can that looks very bright pink, and then a liquid that is very,
It's light pink.
it's very little of
It's
anything.
pink. It's just grain alcohol and soda water.
Okay, it could have been that I didn't have it as a vector 3. That's what I'm thinking.
Shut your yellow long.
No, because it didn't go black there.
Weird quote.
Okay, where's the VMT for this? I need to take a look at it.
Hello, Nolan. You're late. Late again, I see. Well, why did I grab an IPA? What am I thinking? I'm not opening this.
Cheers, Nolan. So wood beam, okay. It just says wood beam without a space though. No, okay, so it's down here.
It's better.
Okay, so it has a color 2 override.
I don't know who keeps putting IPAs in our fridge, but they need to stop.
Probably Jay. Jay's the only one that drinks IPAs that we know.
Might be John. John,
No, John doesn't do IPAs.
yeah, they're nasty.
Jay agrees.
They're much better beers.
So nothing on there seems outside the norm, but it's just no matter what I'm doing, it's not. Color is not working.
Would you live in this town?
No,
What if it was full of...
it definitely doesn't have internet, Michael. There, I
What if it
think I
had
got it working now.
Coopmares in it?
Okay, Michael.
Yeah.
Let's say that it has Koopmares.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. But no Steam.
Like the video game thing?
Yeah, you can't. There's no internet.
That's fine.
There's no internet, no nothing. And they don't have any imports. So all their food is grown there. So it's all physical labor
Okay. But they're Coopmares.
that just make shitty baked products all day.
That's fine. I can teach them to cook, among many other things. Like carpentry.
To love? Is that what you're saying?
Like carpentry.
I think it was to love.
No, I think you're implying things.
You're like, I will teach them things. Come here, horse.
Like arithmetic. Which
I don't know what type of move that is. I've never read the
No,
Kama
no
Sutra.
smooching.
we have so much free time in this paradise you've built.
Okay, there. It's still got it's weirdly dark in the center of that. Let's see. It might be that it's just because like they're really close to each other. Let me see if I can move them. No, that's just gonna be what it is.
Because all you had to do was keep a garden to have food, and then spend your time making preserves and whatnot. Like, that's the simple life people want.
Michael,
with
Michael.
mayors. What?
I know exactly what your entire life would entail. Is they'd say, Michael, you need to go and do this. And you're like, yeah, I'll do that. And then all you do is stare at the mares all day. And then they'd be like, you're not contributing. You need to participate. And then they're like, this guy's a little creepy. He's just staring at your ass all day. And
Yeah.
he's really wanting to make friends, but he's also got this weird laugh. And then eventually they kind of just like ostracize you out of town. You're the weird one out. And then like nobody invites you over for like book night. And then like you just end up living in the desert on your own, like licking lizards or something.
Licking lizards? It's sad. I don't like this.
Yeah, but I mean, what do you think? Like,
I can chop wood.
no, it wouldn't work out, Michael.
I would do
It was
whatever.
about having everybody equal, and you're the one in there that just stands out like a sore thumb. How is that equal?
I will do whatever the mayors say.
What if they tell you to leave?
No.
I will do whatever except for the things that they're going to ask of me.
Why would you assume that they would want me to leave? Maybe they like having me around. Those horse balls.
Michael, I want you to give me the name of one person that likes to have you around.
That just hurts. That's just intentionally cruel. Well,
I thought it'd be an easy answer, but no, see, the fact that you thought it'd be difficult says something.
I think the implication is you don't want me here.
I know, that's what I'm saying. It was an easy question, but you just thought, like, nope.
Well, I don't want me around either. So there. But that was early fandom when they thought those two who were forced to be together via magical potion.
Yeah, but then they kind of were like, you know what?
They played up.
Big
on
boy.
it, you know. She did the whole swoon thing at the concert he was singing in. There would be fewer sad moments than Marble seeing Big Mac.
Well, there's you. Nolan likes having you around. There you go.
What? Why?
How dare you like me? How dare you, sir?
No, Marble's like heart being crushed when she sees Big Mac with Sugar Bell.
That was not written in. That was definitely just the animators having a little fun.
But it's canon.
I was looking for like a potential bench or something.
Her heart just imploded.
High school girl?
So his shadow there is a little strong.
Well, that's fair, Nolan. You do have to get drunk to stand me. That's understandable. Oh yeah, Nolan, you should know. There was a cute centaur girl and she was smooching Argo over here. Then I thought you might want to smooch me, but no. So that happened.
He's blaming me for a dream he had.
Yeah. I had a dream where a cute centaur girl came to the door and she was all being all flirty and stuff. I look away for like a second and I see her smooching him and I wake up like someone might wake up from a nightmare. It's awful. Everything okay? You seem concerned.
I think my nephew sent a letter to the White House about something, and he got a response back. And I looked over. I'm like, that's Donald Trump's signature. It's just a like printed whatever. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he got an actual mail thing back from the White House.
4. Jeez.
Yeah, he sent something to them. Okay, well, that's kind of neat. Well, I mean, if they just got it, it says it was sent like 2 weeks ago. But.
I accidentally answered that phone call. It was work related, and I quickly hung up. It is well.
That's great because then it doesn't go to voicemail.
Yeah.
Is there a button that automatically does that? That would be great.
I just pressed the wrong button and answered it. Don't be calling. It said it was from Arkansas. It's got to be fairly late there too. Go home.
Before we end, I do want to make sure that I get that Audacity audio figured out because I'm gonna forget what the hell I was doing with that audio before. Otherwise, sure. Downloads should be the two most recent. I can't remember which one it was that I'm needing.
What? No! Could a high schooler do this, Sunburst? What? No! Could a high schooler do
being
this?
given an academic award from someone who doesn't particularly
Could a high schooler do this?
put much merit into academia.
Sunburst.
If I do that.
Schooler do this.
Okay, it's a little rough on the cut, but I feel if I cut here.
This.
Oh, that actually sounds better.
Schooler do this.
Technically, that's going into this and then Sunburst, but it still works. So, okay. And then this one should be about cutting out these parts. And why is there not like a just other hand?
They finally announced proper Andrea Littman going to Winnie. I
thought they did that
What?
like
they did too.
a little like a week ago.
It says hear ye, hear ye.
When did they post that?
The 3rd.
2 days ago? I thought it was a little bit more ago. Unless it's another one.
What?
My
No.
phone just got it.
Could a high schooler do this?
Should do that.
I was confused why they're doing the whole hear ye thing. But I remember the theme this year is Renaissance.
What?
Fair.
No! Could a high schooler... What? No! Could a high schooler do this? Could a high... Could a high schooler do this? Could a high schooler do... What?
He accidentally got selected. Okay.
What? No! Could a high schooler do this?
with the other stuff going on in the background, it's a little bit rough on the cut, but with all the other audio, it should be perfectly fine. Actually, no, I can't extend that anymore. That is fine. Let's export.
No, Nolan. So if you from what I was saying earlier, if you ever meet a cute centaur girl, keep them away from him. We'll steal them.
Yes, because apparently your dream self of me is scarier than the real me.
Just centaur stealing jerk. She just came to the door and she's just like, "Hey, like, come on in." And we talked and she teased.
You didn't have a moment in your dream that you're
She
like,
showed me her
this is
hooves.
weird.
No, I was just happy she was there. I was so excited.
And then you woke up.
And then I saw her making out with you, and I woke up quickly and sleep paralysis shit.
So like, nobody else is allowed to have like relations with horse people.
I finally thought dream halfway coming true. And
But it was my horse.
see, I expect to wake up again when you say that. As the nightmare.
See, I don't know why you are so angry with Kaylee.
Kaylee's her name?
Kaylee the centaur. You need
Oh,
to stay
she's
away
real,
from
I
my
knew it.
Kaylee. Like, she was here this weekend, and now you're having dreams about her. Yeah, this is getting a little
He's
weird,
hiding
Michael.
these centaur girls from me.
Yes, there's definitely a reason why that's needed. I think it has to do with what you're talking about.
You're the one stealing them away.
No, how is it
Clearly.
stolen?
They came to the house, maybe because you invited them. But that doesn't mean we couldn't have fallen deeply in love.
I'm gonna be scared about bringing anybody to the house that you don't know now.
She was very flirty. She was like showing me her hooves and stuff.
Yeah, women do that when they're like, "Hey, you want to see my feet?" And they just take off
No,
their shoes.
They didn't wear shoes. She was a centaur. They got hooves.
I know. I'm just like comparing that to like normal people.
What?
Yes.
Could a high school
It's weird, dude. Normal people are weird.
High school girl? Girl?
What? No.
Girl?
What? No. No. Could a high schooler do this?
Ghost fact.
Oh, I didn't buff up the audio volume on that.
Ghost fact. Ghost fact. Ghost fact.
High school girl?
What?
Nolan,
Created this.
here's your ghost fact.
Actually, it sounds fine.
If trying to think of a ghost fact that I haven't given you yet, and I keep thinking of ghost facts, but I'm pretty sure I've already given them to you.
Is that a
Here's your ghost
high
fact.
school girl?
Ghosts cannot taste salt.
What?
Can't
What?
taste it.
No.
That's why you
Could
can
a high
keep
schooler do this?
ghosts away by pouring salt like in a doorway or something.
No.
Because they get so upset by the sight of salt, and because it reminds them that they can't taste it anymore. And they used to really like salt. Yeah. No, so look forward to
What?
a
No.
existence where you can't
Could I-
taste salt anymore.
What? No.
Not pleasant. All your food's gonna be mildly bland, or
No. Could a high schooler do this?
you can taste like,
Do school-
I don't know. If you go really heavy on the salt, maybe a little bit, but you gotta go like really heavy. I mean, what is soy sauce
Could a
about the
high
salt?
schooler do this? Could a
Just
high
bean
schooler do
juice.
This. Schooler do this.
You ever just drank a can of bean juice? Not the best. Not horrible, mind you.
No.
Yeah, that's your ghost fact. See in the chat, Sugar Cube Corner chat. Oh, it's the MN Gaming League. This is the Minnesota chat. Man, I'm in a lot of chats to talk about horse.
Could a high schooler do this?
What's up with
Could
that?
a high could a high could a high could a high schooler do this? A high schooler do high schooler do this?
Is there anything else worth talking about that isn't My Little Pony related? That is also not depressing. I hear there's new Star Wars stuff out.
Well, there's May the 4th stuff yesterday, so makes sense.
You know, the president
Do this.
posted an AI-generated picture on the White House X
Could a high
Twitter
schooler do this?
account or whatever,
Schooler-
with him
schooler
holding
do-
Grogu and dressed as the Mandalorian.
Advertisement.
Schooler do
No,
this.
it was just
Could
him
a high schooler do this?
on the official White House page.
Star Wars is kind of an American thing, American staple, so.
Yeah, it is.
High schooler do this?
Okay, so I'm gonna have it where she goes, what, no, and then could I still do this, and then have it cut to the further back shot, and have her then do like a, I think I want to have her do like a beep beep. I want to have her back up, I think at first, and then she's going to like fall off the stairs or something. But I want to see if I can extend how far back she can go.
Well, what's the joke gonna be then? Because if you're doing it,
And I'm still going to do stuff like that.
another
I'm
joke.
still going the black hole thing. I just want to have it where that's like a step further down the line. I want to have her backing up and then have Sunburst say some stuff. And then when it comes back, I want to have it be where she's doing like collapsing a little bit, then makes the black hole or something.
Okay.
Because instead of having it where she just hits the button and it happens, I want her to still do car stuff, but then afterwards suddenly it changes into something else, and then it makes it a little easier from an animation standpoint. Instead of having her do the collapsing, like maybe she's already pre-collapsing, I don't know, we'll figure that out. But if she's going to back up, I needed to have her get a little bit further from the
I still like the idea
door.
of her announcing like it can transform, and she presses the button, and then you just hear the transformer noise, but it smooshes into the meat cube. Just a cube of meat. I don't know why I want the meat cube. But Hutts can't be Mandalorians. You're correct. I think in one of the new Star Wars things they showed Jabba the Hutt's son. And he's got like
Get over here!
abs,
Get over here!
like
Come
crazy
on,
abs, and he's
back
just
up!
wielding 2 axes. Very much implying that Jabba the Hutt is fat for his species, and that his son is just like an Adonis.
Apparently they're actually like very beef.
Yeah.
They can be very beef. They're
They
very
can.
powerful creatures.
Like any, Jabba's just gotten very used to the luxuries of his position. He is the what's his name?
This
He's basically that guy on the couch just eating grapes and like
Something bot.
That is
Hedonism bot.
hedonism bot, yes.
this do this.
But his
High
son
schooler
is
do this.
apparently just really jacked.
Oh my god, you've been
Sure, his
supposed to
father
be
is brown.
almost lost my watch streak. What is your watch streak at? Two exams down this week, one more on Thursday. I feel like every time you're on here, it's exams. Like, do you ever have times where you just go to school? Like, I swear it's constant exams, or I just like everything kind of blends together or something. But it always feels like there's always exams.
Derpy. Oh, well, somebody posted some AI derpies on here, and she got big boob. A lot of humanoid. This is the furry derpies. These are cute. What's this? Guys, look! It's Derpy Muffin Loving Horse. This model was made. Look. It's after from
I don't know.
Derpy model. Posted in the street.
I don't know. That's what I'm at school. That is boring because I do almost every day. This is a simple sampling bias. Yeah, that's what I was pretty sure it was. But
I just want to like. I'm resisting just showing you derpy pictures. Hard. I really want to show you this one of Derpy enjoying the 3 ways.
should make a mess. I also know what my watch streak is. I just think I haven't missed one in a while. I think somebody like not long ago had like a watch streak. I think of like 12 or 13.
Derpy.
But this streak, yes, that is a big streak.
Yes.
Well, kind of. There's 26, but overall, the 52. Thank you very much, Sir Edward. But there, see, she backs up and it beeps.
Yes.
But I will have to figure out the timing on the beeps. Where is her mouth? There we go. Uma.
Mama.
Okay, I think we're gonna see if that works.
I know, I'm thinking of that one Dr. Weird skit where his ass is eating his hand and it pulls him in further. He's like, it hungers. Do you remember that one?
Yes.
Hungers. He just stuck his hand in his ass and it was pulling him further in.
Dr. Weird is great.
Dr. Weird, they were just clearly running out of ideas while also having amazing ideas. Because initially, what happened in the Dr. Weird sketch were tied to what was going to happen in the episode, but then it just, like, you know what? Let's just have him do something weird at the start of the episode. And then they stopped doing the Dr. Weirds. I was sad. Space Kataz was not ever nearly as good as Dr. Weird.
Okay, the first one's always a little shorter. What was that, Michael?
That was my stomach.
I think you farted.
I did not fart. My stomach just did a weird thing.
This.
I wish I could find just that skit. Oh, here it is.
This.
See, then they get sucked into that's kind of what you're doing here.
Yeah, kind of. Just not with the ass.
Just it hungers for more. See, that's just what you have to do.
No.
With that chop.
Not that for what?
It's the meat.
2D's a little easier for doing like ass sucking. You're working at like 12 FPS.
Oh.
All right, but it's 9 o'clock. And that's a good stopping point. So, but we did the audio there. So that's kind of locked in. Yeah. I didn't do anything in Photoshop.
See, you didn't finish your drink.
I'm very close to it. Also, I very much have to use the bathroom. I've just been delaying.
Hmm. You have to use the bathroom?
Yeah, I've just been delaying because we're close to the end. Who's on right now?
You better find it quick.
I got Quillo.
You gotta find a horse one.
Oh, we did Genma a little bit ago. Adventure
Horse
VTuber.
roulette.
Paleo we did not long ago. Let's do. We did. We can do
horse.
Which one's the horse?
There is no horse. Go horse roulette.
No, but you're like gotta be quick, so I'm gonna be quick. You said I gotta be quick.
Ugh.
What do you got? Playing Katamari re-roll. What over there? A Wereball's already there. And Scuff the Bear. Oh, that's his AI thing. Or not AI, his bot account. We'll head over there. And we'll be back on Friday. And a reminder that this weekend is Jackbox. So we will not be playing Abiotic Core. We're going to be playing some Jackbox. So.
Jack Factory. Sure. Jackbox.
It's second Saturday. That's what we do.
As long as we do nothing but play.
I'm not doing what you want. I'm not playing the play game at all now.
Oh. Sadness. But expected. Reject humanity, become horse.
Oh, it's 25. 25 actually. That's a lot because I think we only stream at most, say 4 weeks in a month. It's 3 per, so that it's 12 in a month. So that's over 2 months.
Yeah.
Wait, 25, 24, 23. What is it? We're counting down. It's the end of the world.
Yay! Finally, we can go backwards. I was tired of this going forward shit. It was making me old and tired.
Anyway, we will see you all on Friday,
Oh, bye-bye. Until Friday.
where we keep making up what we're going to be doing on this video.
Yeah. All over, horse. I want to go to sleep. There you go.
Die, horse, die.